All right.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Friday Night Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing our chaotically weird interactive campaign, PERPLEXELLEL. I am JSO / the wizard / the DMGM of this fine crew. Who else is joining me after this post-turkey fat nappy group here?
Oh man, it's me. It's Luke, and I'm playing Domo, Hobgoblin Warlord, isn't it?
What's up? My name's Kevin, and I'll be playing Musa, just your normal, ordinary little girl.
Missing from the airwaves tonight, we got Nasher not feeling so great, feeling a little under the weather. Taking on his role is gonna be me, Asher Hunky Dory Rouge, Rockstar. Oh, I forgot my thing. Rockstar, Rock of the Stars, looking for the new star, looking for the new sound that will rock stars.
This is Amanda. Hi. I play Six, the Haragon Barbarian.
Are we dabbing? Is that happening right now?
Everybody, I'm Nick, and I play Vice. I like to act and play video games and whatnot. Yeah.
Hi everybody, I'm Maz and I play Tali, a Kalistar druid.
Thank you, as always, for joining us, Maz. We're gonna dive in here. Slim, as Kyle mentioned, is out. Speaking of, Kyle, did you want to play his character?
Is he again? He's a wizard.
He's a lore bard.
Oh, a lore bard. Yeah. Okay, I could do that.
Okay, if you're cool with that, I gave you control of him just because last time I was an idiot and forgot that he was even here. That's very bad of me. I'm a bad boy. And instead of just pretending like he's a ghost, we can do the whole someone else can just at least run him just for potential combat purposes. Not that there's going to be combat here. This is a peaceful ship. But thank you for doing that. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Thank you, Mama Bear. What's up? Before we jump in, I, as always, want to give a huge shout out to the character art for this campaign, both the main beautiful character art you see around here, as well as the NPC art, both of those done by Peachy Yuri and Erie-Ide. I slapped their tags. These are at least for their Twitter in the chat, and you can go check them out. Make sure and support them, give them some love. That maybe they're doing commissions. They do great work. You should always check them out. In this campaign, we use Twitch channel points, which means as you're watching the stream, even if you're just hanging out and lurking, you're building up Twitch channel points that you can use to do cool things, buy cool rewards that will help interact with our game. There's a variety of different ways you can do that, from +1 to rolls, or you know, doing the thing like Kevin just did, highlighting messages, but things that have more of a bigger interaction on the characters in the campaign too. You can see all those details at the bottom left of the chat down there, or if you're using mobile, you'll see the purple heart on the right side. No, that's actually for stream stickers. You'll see this, it's the purple weird bit icon down in the bottom left of the chat for the weird bits. You'll see all the descriptions. If you click on any of those icons, you'll see descriptors of what each of them do, and you can make sure and check those out. So come in, see how many points you have. I think I lowered a little bit of the costs just to make sure that they were affordable to some people. I just wanted to try and make sure and modify them so they're not outrageous and destroy our game. So that's always playing a fine line doing that. But speaking of, we also do use stream stickers. Those of you who want to support the channel, don't just donate your bits. Never just donate your bits. Don't just give me your bits. I don't just want you to hand me your bits. Use them and buy stickers. Mouse over the stream, you'll see the purple heart icon over here on this side, the right side that you are watching, and that'll give you a whole host of fun stickers. There's global stickers for a couple of bits, but if you are a subscriber, you also get some very fun, cute chibi versions of stickers over here. If you support the channel enough by getting stickers, you can get cool animated stickers like the legit that was just slapped. Thank you, Mousy. Also, by the way, what's up? Cute little chibi versions created by the arms dealer. Take my biddies.
You will pick them.
Don't just give them the bits, lads.
Yeah, don't just give them to me. Make me take them.
You gotta be coy with them bits.
Thank you for all the fun stickers. We also use a D&D Beyond plugin. It kind of works. So there's a couple characters. there's a couple characters on there. I'm gonna continue to blame wizards until they fix that. It is not my fault. It is theirs, and I will die by that creed. Hopefully they'll come up with a solution soon, because every week I do check, and every week I don't have the option to add any of the other players who are part of the actual campaign in our D&D Beyond. So not my bad, their bad. Hopefully they'll come up with something. But yeah, you can check out a couple different characters' details using that as well. Let's see here. Next up, I need to give those of you who don't already have it some inspiration. And it seems like you all did pretty well in terms of using your inspiration last session. So let me go ahead and slap one of those out there. Kyle, you can go ahead and draw one for Slum's character too, if you want to.
Draw.
And as always, oh, Amanda, did you get one? Here, let me pull it
How do
back
I
out.
do this? I forget.
Here, you can just drag and drop on, drag the card over to your name.
The name's redacted.
I've got one better for casters here.
Alright.
I also have one that's better for casters.
Yeah, this is your opportunity if you'd like to trade with anybody too, or forever hold onto your card.
I have one that restores a spell slot. I mean, I'll take the giant skin if you want to restore a spell slot one.
I'll take the spell slot one if nobody else wants it.
Do it.
I have a giant skin card as well.
Oh
Cool.
fuck. Okay.
I'll take. Yeah. Take this arcane insight, and I'll take your giant skin. Brazen.
Looks like 6 tally domo. Each of you have a +1 to your rolls. Go ahead and mark that down. These do stack
nice,
for each of you.
nice.
Just keep in mind, you can only use one at a time. Harper, you're getting one. Looks like maybe the whole team is getting one. Nasher is going to get one. Thank you so much for buying all these for everybody, Mousy.
+1, you said?
Yep. Musa's getting one. Yeah, looks like the whole gamut here. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then Vice. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mousy. So yes, everyone has their inspiration cards. Let me go ahead. We're going to roll the intro, and then we'll dive into whoever wants to give the recap from last week. And then we'll dive into the campaign.
I'm not rolling this time.
You don't want to roll for fun, buddy?
Come on.
3 weeks in a row.
The odds are so
Do it.
unlikely. The odds
Sure,
are so
not for me.
unlikely. They're just as likely. They're just as likely. Don't count.
No. Yeah, the just as likely of me getting a 3rd week in a row.
I might ask for immunity while I wrap my head around Nasher here.
Okay, I'll grant that immunity. All right, let me I'll mute us, and then
25% chance.
look, that's the bonus you get when you play 2 characters at once. For taking that off my plate, I'll grant some immunity. Kyle's give me a couple biddies, so.
Oh, there it is. Was that like Kyle does? And
We got this guy named Kyle. He's a pretty cool guy. Say hi, Kyle.
Very straightforward. You see, you just have nested references, and then just have a little built architecture off of it. It works just fine.
yeah, that's it.
Run everything off of 3 buttons.
So, Amanda, what happened last time on Perplexellel?
So, we were in the lab. We were just chilling. We ate some food. We drank some water.
Yes, these are all things real people do.
We got
You're correct.
hydrated.
We slept occasionally.
This is all really important stuff, y'all.
I ate when I got peckish.
And then we got some cool stuff. We bought stuff, and then Lexe told us we were going to a cheese world, but then we didn't go to a cheese world, so that was really disappointing. Like that really hurt my feelings. But instead, it's like a ghost world, and we saw a bunch of ghosts, and there's like these little white blob ghosts chasing the other ghosts. And so
Indeed.
we talked to these 3 ghosts. I think one of their name, the main one's name was Vedna.
Mm-hmm.
Vedna. And they told us that a meteor came down like a couple years ago or something, or a long time ago. I don't know. And strange things came from the crater, and then they all died, but then they were all ghosts. Just weird stuff. So we headed to the crater, and then the ship came from the sky, and this masked person came out of the ship and almost wrecked us, but then ran away. And then we went to the crater, we went down, we touched a stone or something, and now we're here.
And typical D&D fashion, some weird stuff happened. You touched a magic stone, and now you're teleported somewhere else. So
Never touching the magic stone.
yeah, it's always the worst. Also, I have to imagine these images for all of our reactive speaking here in Discord will change at some point. Otherwise, did you change your picture, Kevin?
Did.
No, you can't change it.
No.
Oh no, that original one's too strong. Gotta leave that.
I still have that one on my phone.
Before we jump in, I think, and correct me if you remember, Muzz, for Tally, I think she was at 2 weird pressure. Does that sound right?
Yes, maybe.
Okay, we'll go with 2
I have
weird
to look
pressure.
at my
then.
roll 20.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you could look at your token. I think we may have been keeping track of it there, but I think it's at 2. Just let me know if that's not right. Also, Kyle, why don't we have you go ahead and pick a creature type for that enchantment that you have on, I think, your weapon?
Yeah. I was thinking that I'll probably just go with Eidolon, because like nobody's gonna steal my spotlight. Get the
Oh,
fuck
okay.
away.
What about owlbears?
Do you also secretly hate yourself then?
I just you know, if anybody's gonna be a star, it's gotta be me.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, we're completely defenseless against owlbears now. I hope you're happy.
It works the same on owlbears.
Oh, all right.
All right, cool. So Eidolon, yes, it will glow whenever you're within a certain amount of feet away from other Eidolon, which is your
Just
character.
did it say, did I do it again? I swear, it always glows because I'm gonna hide.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I made the comment.
You're right.
Owlbears it is. Fuck it. That sounds
Owlbears. Okay. We'll do owlbears.
You got to put at least one owlbear in the campaign now.
Holy
And well, that's honestly, yeah. I was gonna have him pick, and then I'm like, all right.
No,
now-
I legitimately, I think that when it says type, it means like beast, which would work for our group, and does include owlbears technically.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, okay.
Or here, what are owlbears?
Well, like Celestials, they're part of the space stuff, and he's chasing the new sound, so they must know something.
Hey, that's a
Celestials.
good one. That's a
Okay.
good one.
Yeah, that's good.
They're hiding something from you. Sound you've been looking for.
They need to share
Okay.
that angelic sound with you. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Well, yeah. So that you'll have that for any celestials within however many feet of you. Probably a lot. Something like 300, I think.
Like 300, I think.
Ooh, that's quite a ways away. So yes, at the Black Rock Crater, as Amanda was mentioning, after Six had touched that strange black polyhedral object, the Unlucky Seven, as you have all titled yourselves, find each other teleported into a dark room, along with, as you now see, several of these phantom sucker devices that seem to have been pulled in along with you. And then before we jump in, thank you so much, Tiberius, for the raid. That was very nice of you. What's up, Red Dutton? Thank you. That was nice of you. We just started our campaign, so come on in and hang out with me. Let me just switch the music a little bit here. So, in this cold, dark room that is dimly lit by what you see around as several circular purple fixtures on the floors and walls, as each of you gain your senses in this place, this cold, the air here is thin and stale. Your chests each feel heavy as you take labored breaths with each inhalation. As this happens, let's see here. Let me do this, and this should work. Let me know if this is the Hexy voice. Testing, testing.
Nope.
Change.
No change?
No change.
Okay, let me go back to this then. Oh, interesting.
Are you guys talking about Roll20? Because mine's a black screen.
No.
It's a big map, so you may want to zoom out and move around a little bit.
Jason, hold shift and ping. You'll center us on.
Oh yeah, good idea here. Hang on.
Yeah.
That should help out.
Massive.
Do you see it now, Tally?
Oh. Yep.
Okay, cool. Let me just really quickly go to my user settings and voice and video. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna go through voice mod. Testing, testing. You guys can still hear me?
Yeah, but it's normal voice.
All right. Well, let's try this. How about this?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was just running through the wrong one. As each of you are beginning to get your bearings and kind of doing your best to try and sort of breathe in the kind of harsh atmosphere of this area, the hexies from your suits, a number of them appear and push out of your collars, and they say,
"We sense other Heximal nearby. Many."
Many,
Yeah.
like multiple.
Or small with an eye.
We're not sure how many, but there are multiple. We don't know the exact location. The space here is strange.
Well, at least we're in the right place.
I guess that's a sign, if not any.
I guess many still doesn't rule out. Are they small? Are there many of them?
We don't know.
Oh.
We are hungry, though. We should find them.
Yeah. What kind of bloody place is this?
Domo's gonna look around, and she knows a little bit about ships and technology and stuff. Can I do like a history check or something?
sure. Knowledge checks are free. That means you guys rolled D20 too. Sure.
That's true.
We'll give you advantage.
Could I give guidance?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Absolutely.
I also have a something I've never used before called tactical assessment that I'm gonna do. I can expend one of my battle master dice to get a bonus to the roll. So I'm gonna do that. Ooh, that's a good Arcana check. Nice. And then guidance is a D4, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Almost rolled that 20, Jason.
Oh man, we are Johnny on the spot here.
So close.
And then 3 from that, and then from tactical assessment is an additional 2. So that's going to be 29 history for wherever this strange octagonal room is that we're standing in. Hexagonal.
You, with that history check, Domo, you are able to determine this room here. You see a number of what look like strange, inflatable, some type of inflated like chairs and couches to the far end. The shape of this room is unlike anything you've seen before. However, the strange circular steel platform in front of you all with what looks like a faint looking, transparent illusion of what looks like the planet of Oodoo sort of slowly spinning around, occasionally as the image sort of fritzes out with a bit of static. You get the sense that, Domo, this is an advanced version of an astrolabe, which is a piece of equipment on many spelljammers that help to chart the star systems as a ship pilots through wild space, though this one's certainly much more advanced looking with the way it's able to display the area around it. You're able to put together with that strong of a check that this must be the interior of some type of spelljammer, though you aren't exactly sure what type it would be, as the level of technology in here seems to surpass anything that you at least remember coming in contact with before.
Well. I think we have found our asteroid that struck Oodoo.
Oh, really? What is this?
It seems like a spelljammer, but it's pretty small to be a spelljammer. It's just the one room.
Yeah. I looked around with an 18 perception to see if I could find any doors or anything like that.
With your 18 perception, you are able to look out and see these sort of dimly lit grayish walls that are these angular features that encircle the room here. But you see no indention of any pathways or doors as you sort of take a second to peer along the extremities. You don't see anything that seems to lead anywhere out of this room.
You suggesting small one?
Well, maybe we could poke around with some of these doodads and consoles around here, but before we do anything too dangerous, maybe we should rest up a bit, patch our wounds and that sort of thing.
Jason, what did I feel for my Arcana check?
What was the total?
24.
Certainly a pervasive sense of all surrounding magic within this area. It feels like it is all around you. However, it feels very faint, as if it is on its last legs.
Nothing in this room stood out more than anything else?
Certainly the astrolabe that Domo was able to see here, this kind of sort of like circular table with this spinning globe, and a ping of magic that is more prominent than the others, coming from these strange sort of steel panels that seem to have, it's kind of similar to the stuff that each of you have seen in Lexe's room, where there's these just glass panels that have this sort of like arcane script that runs across them, though these are like part steel on one side, and on the other side there's this blank face that has somewhat glitchy looking sigils and common running across them.
6 is going to use magic awareness.
Ooh.
So she can sense the presence of concentrated magic, and if she senses a spell, she can see what kind of spell it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a detect magic. It's like always on detect magic.
I would say with your magic awareness, you do not pick up any strong enough concentrated form of magic that gives you the indication that an actual spell is being cast. You certainly feel the sensation of magic similar to Musa, but similarly with your own magic awareness, it feels faint.
It also senses magic items, so...
Definitely the astrolabe.
Okay.
And these two strange panels here to the sides.
Okay.
And I reiterate, before we start touching and mucking about with any of that, maybe we, I mean, some of you would believe you, right? Let's maybe patch up our wounds first?
I felt better, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I mean, last thing you touched teleported us in the middle of nowhere. Who knows what happens when we touch these things?
Domo, I will say, since you have probably spent some time on Spelljammers before, I would imagine. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you have done that, you made a pretty strong history check. So I will say with that history check, you each feel yourselves having to, you know that when you kind of like realize you're breathing and you begin to actively consciously breathe yourself, each of you are realizing that you are consciously trying to sort of fight to breathe here. You know, Domo, from this history check that this is likely because whatever air is inside of maybe the interior of this Spelljammer, it has gone pretty bad.
Okay.
So you have the sense that it is likely the case you could get at least a short rest here. You're just not sure of the potential effects without a separate check.
I also want to mention that 6 is actually proficient with Spelljammers. Although I didn't mean to make her proficient like with complicated Spelljammer. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, it's the same with Domo. Like, this stuff is clearly a level above anything she may have seen, but she at least understands the basic functions of the equipment of a Spelljammer, to give you guys some insight.
From where we're standing, do we see the bones over here?
Some of you probably can see around the corner to see that there does appear to be one of those sort of like strange, almost either gel-like or inflated chairs that seem to be scattered with bones. And some of you on the right side, like Vice and U6 and Harper, can kind of see a couple of like shattered, broken, what look like alcohol bottles on the floor.
So we're just not gonna mention the bones then? Just nobody's gonna mention that?
Bones? I didn't notice any bones.
Hey,
It's because you're not tall enough.
Vice.
Like me.
Real quick, Hunky Dory, what was your check?
Flash was checking the air. This air doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like it can carry the airwaves.
And
Sure. Go with that.
yeah, sure. Yeah, you.
So he does a 16 medical check to follow up with Domo's.
Yeah. So
If it's stale air, gonna kill us.
with that check, you get the sense that essentially, gameplay term wise, each of you can take your short rest, but you will have to make a Constitution saving throw to avoid a level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
We can
press on.
We can also just use our suits.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, can that heal us?
Yes,
Yeah.
they can.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Your
It takes the
suits.
pressure and stuff.
Yeah, your suits use the there's a specific term, the flow of blood through your body. Your suits can actually sort of commandeer that to put pressure on certain body parts to push it to areas of need that are wounded. So it basically removes your need to take short rests in order to use your hit die. You can do it at any time by expending hit die. You can even do it in combat, just as an action, like you would drinking a potion or something.
And we can use like as many as we need.
As many as you need. The whole idea in this campaign is it's that give and take, risk reward. You have to manage your resources of your hit die, because not only can they heal you quickly, but you may want to also hold on to them just in case your weird pressure starts getting a little in the high. Which, speaking of that, Vice, you were trying to make a medicine check to see if the air is organic and free range. You're not exactly sure, but I'm going to go ahead and ask for you to make a D25 roll and then a D3 roll, please.
Air's got too many carbs in it.
Ooh.
Oh.
25 and a 3.
All right. You rolled a 25 out of 25. Please roll me 2 more D25s. Both will take effect.
16 and a 7.
All right. First off, let's go ahead and pump up your pressure to 3 more. So that you are actually at 0, I believe, right?
Correct.
So that's going to put you up to 3.
And healing with the suit, that doesn't raise our weird pressure?
Nope.
No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna spend a hit dice to heal.
Yeah, I spent 2 hit dice and I healed 19. So I don't know.
What are my hit dice? I don't.
Let me see here. Your numbers were 16 and 7. Let's see here. Okay. Well, this is weird. Okay, so check this out. The 16 is loud noises. You must shout when you speak for the next 1d4 hours.
Wow.
However, that is negated by the 7 that you roll, because that is the Duncan dance. You can only communicate through interpretive dance for the next 1d4 hours. If you'll roll me a d4, please.
I feel like he's already doing that.
Yeah.
So of course,
Every time he sings.
Not much different, yeah.
It's awesome.
Jason, I also spent a hit dice to reduce my weird pressure.
Oh,
The D3 was
okay.
4.
Okay. Let's see here. How much did you? Oh, full 3. Okay,
3.
so you're back down to 0.
Yeah, full 3.
Cool.
Mhm.
Very nice. Very nice.
I used to.
Wait, don't you have to roll the mitigation?
I was just
die?
about to ask. Did you roll the
Oh,
mitigation die by
yeah.
any chance?
No, this is the
That's
first
what he
time
was
I've done this. Don't. I don't know what the. I
What's
don't know how
the
this works.
mitigation
This is the first time I've done it.
If you want to, please go to the collection tab over on the far right. Scroll all the way down. There's the weird mitigation at the bottom. Just click roll.
I didn't do that one.
This
Yeah, 'cause I also want to take off my pressure.
okay. This smoky symbol means that you lower your pressure by a D3. So go ahead. That we'll take that into effect for you, Luke. So that your domos goes down to 0. Or no, that was hunky dory. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Domo aggravated it.
Oh no, domo.
Okay.
Basically, on a to pull back the curtain, 1 through 4, you reduce your pressure by a D3. However, because this is a chaotic game, there is the chance while rolling the mitigation die to aggravate your pressure and raise it by a D3.
Oh, so I go up to 6 now?
So you are at 6 now. You are welcome to continue spending.
I'm gonna spend another one.
Yes. Moses at 5.
Great.
Okay.
That's better.
What did yours drop to, Hunky Dory?
Mine 0 was 0.
Oh, this is a waste. I spent 2 hit dice and I went up 1 higher than I was before. I'm never doing this again.
That is the risk reward system of this. Also, chat can buy you guys mitigation dice to roll that do not spend any of your hit die. You just have to also play that game of does it work or does it not.
Still might detonate.
You're at 4 then, right, Domo?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just putting these all in the chat over or the stream overlay for people to see too.
Yeah.
You
know, I'm a little slow to getting through my records, but I actually have one that probably would have helped. I got Aura of Vitality spinning around if anybody's still losing some hit points. Says,
I already
Flash.
spent mine.
Yeah, I know, my bad.
I was gonna say I rolled 2 of my hit dice also to heal.
I mean, I still need healing though.
To use my suit. I mean, I could use some more healing, sure.
Yeah.
A little bit, but
Gather round, let me spin its tail for you.
Do I need to roll that mitigation thing, Jason?
Did you try to lower your weird pressure?
No. Actually, I'm only at 2. I'm good. I just wanted the health.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to roll. You only roll that if you're trying to reduce your pressure.
Alright. So until spell ends or moves with you, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points to one creature for 1 minute. How many bonus actions can I use in a minute?
10.
10. Okay. 2.
Excuse
3,
me. Oh, jeez.
4, 6,
Leftovers.
7, 8, 9, 10.
That lack of oxygen's getting to Domo. She slips down on the floor.
Is
All right.
there an 11 in that D10?
How did that happen? Oh, because it's 2d6. I have 10 of them.
Okay, that's almost certainly enough to full heal the group, but I'll take the 5 because that'll heal me for Exaxes.
All right, cool. 5's gone, so we'll work backwards. 7 goes to 6. 3 goes to 6 to make it 10. Who else is missing?
I only need 5, so if someone needs it more, yeah.
6 needs 18 total. If any.
Oh yeah, we got enough to
Musa-
full heal.
I need
Musa
7.
take the 4.
Yeah.
You take the 7, and then I've got the 9 and 8. So, Musa, you're short 1, but everybody else should be healed up.
Mousy, you can see at the top left of everyone's pictures their weird pressure. So she's asking who needs help lowering their pressure. Doma's at 4, Tally is at 5, and the other big one, if you consider that, is Vice at 3. Vice, you're saying if I need 10 HP, do I need to use any dice? That's up to you. You can expend a hit die if you'd like, or there's always alternative means of healing.
Yeah, with
That,
the aura.
I think that he has like a regenerate spell thing. If he does, then I'll just cure wounds you.
Also, Tally, Domo, please roll me the mitigation die, as Mousy has bought you each the opportunity to lower it.
Oh, nice.
Sure, whatever.
Same for Vice.
Thank you, Mousy.
Thank you.
Cool, great. Love the system.
No!
Working out super great.
What is going on?
Why are they always popping up zeros?
Don't pay attention to the zeros. I don't know how to code.
What is this like a coin flip? Is this like a 50% chance?
No, this is actually tied to a D6. It's like a
Dang.
transforming token. So it's 1 through 4. You actually do lower it, but there is the 5, 6.
Okay, so it's 1 and 3 to
Yeah,
raise.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I don't
Will
think
you
I'm
just see
gonna
the
do that
zero?
anymore.
5 up, you
Cool.
get points.
Domo's goes to 5.
1.
Hey, that worked for Vice. So
Holly needs to
Domo.
roll a D3 also, I think.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Tally, if you'll roll me a D3, unfortunately your pressure increases when you
Hey,
see
at
that
least-
little vortex symbol.
At least we both rolled 1s. That's,
Oh, okay. I get what it's
I
doing.
know. Oh my god. I
Tally's
don't get
goes
what
up
it's
to
doing.
6.
Yeah, yours went up, unfortunately.
Vice, yours goes down to 0. Tally, you can feel your suit. Obviously, it's a little tight in your dire bear form. Or no, you were what, like a brown bear?
Yeah.
I think I remember because I was like, "What color is your brown bear?" This the suit is naturally kind of tight, obviously around your brown bear form, but now especially you can feel it tightening further as the pressure of the suit is beginning to expand even further. And then Vice goes down to 0. I was evil last
no.
week. Mousy, you're technically evil this week too.
Now see?
It wasn't her fault.
So
Allie
with
just looks at her suit, just like, why? Just hear bear growls.
I just thought about the fact that she's a bear in a suit.
yeah.
I love it.
So cute.
Just in case it makes any difference in the narration, Jason, Musa did change her shape a bit. When she was called short, she grew taller than Tali normally is in her normal form.
Oh, no, how tall is
Just so
Tally?
you know. I just remember her being
6
tall.
something. 6. What let me? 6 feet.
So Moose is
1 or something. I don't know.
probably like 6.5
idea.
feet.
Yep.
Nice. Pretty tall
Well,
now.
actually, is it Tally's height or the bear height?
No, of
Because brown bears can be
in
tall.
your normal form. I don't want to be that big.
Yeah.
Oh, just 6 feet. You can just do 6
Yeah.
feet.
She's 6'1" now.
There you go. You tower over the rest of the group, Musa. Congratulations.
I'm not short now.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Oh, it's easy. I can do a bunch of things like that.
What? How do you do it?
You're very.
You just want to change?
I
and-
just kind of think about it, and it just happens. It's always been that way.
Six like is trying to think really hard.
She looks constipated.
Change the color of my hair to green, and I will darken my skin tone just to be like, yeah, I don't know. Actually, shorten my hair up too. It's more of like a pixie cut now.
Oh, nice.
CGI.
6. You'll get there
You're
someday.
a very particular girl. Don't seem very normal to me. She says in your head, telepathically.
Can I investigate these bones?
Sure.
How about
Anything to make me roll more dice, right?
Absolutely.
What you making there? An investigation check?
Sure am.
Okay, let me see if Nasher's any good at it. Nope.
I'll take the 17. It's fine.
Is there anything you're looking for in particular with this set of buttons?
I'm kind of curious if this is a pilot or somebody that wandered in like us.
With your investigation check, you get the sense that the bones here, maybe like some tattered cloth and stuff. It looks like they've been here for a bit, and you have to surmise that this was likely part of the crew. From the makeup of the boneworks, as you maybe kind of poke and prod at a couple of them, this looks like at one point it may have been probably some type of dragonborn. Or no, I'm sorry, lizard folk.
Oh no. Anything about the bottles?
Just looks like a bunch of brands you may have heard of, not particularly expensive brands of just good ale.
Excuse me. Okay.
Standard shelf ale that you probably drink before in your time with the patrollers, just kind of shooting the shit.
Well, my diagnosis is this lizard folk drank himself to death.
How dastardly. Honky leans over at Musa and very quietly whispers, you know, usually these things are voice activated, or maybe you can reach out with some magic or something or other, or get it to stir a little bit, reach with that globe a little bit. What do you say? I'll help you. I've seen stuff like this before.
Musa looks down at Honky and like, yeah, I was gonna see what I can feel from it. It's magical. It's interesting.
Tell it to command it. Do it. Tell it to do something.
Let me see. I was gonna roll like an investigation on it first, though.
Sure, that could still help you figure out how it works. That's sort of my like, how does this thing work check.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see. Not like that.
That's the stuff we like to see.
Did you just explode into a random cantrip?
Hard to figure out, Musa, but I would like to get a D25, D3 roll, please.
Damn it.
Oh, whoops. Ignore my roll, guys.
Amanda, what are you doing over there?
Wrong macro. Wrong macro.
A 7
That was a
on the
D15.
15 and a 1 on the D3. Which
Okay, you'll go up one weird pressure. Please roll me a D25. That was,
I did 15. Sorry.
that's okay.
3.
All right, let's see. You're gonna go up a weird pressure, and on a 3, Each of you watch as, despite your strong control over your form, Musa, you can't help but notice your skin shifting in colors as you begin to be afflicted with the mood swings where your skin turns different colors based on your mood. I'll let you choose those colors, but it seems to be involuntary. It just happens, despite your ability to change your own form.
I mean, I think at this point we would just assume that Musa is showing off.
Yeah, this may not be anything special to anyone else that sees this.
No one really notices anything now.
Is nobody going to talk about how Vice is wiggling around like crazy?
Vice now just speaks in Super Sentai. Just poses for everything.
He's just exercising. He looks for advice.
All right. This is... I don't like this place. A bunch of bad things have happened to us in the past 30 seconds.
Domo walks up to the astrolabe and says,
Computer on. Activate. Turn on.
Marco Polo.
Nothing
Have you
happens.
tried turning it on and off?
Musa will put her hand against it and think on.
Okay. As you do this, Musa, kind of doing the same thing as the others, but this time making actual contact with the surface of the astrolabe itself. You see the planet that was sort of faintly whirring in this illusory purple state begin to dissipate and appearing in common text, along with what looks like some type of bar that seems to be at a very low level. It shows that you are all in a spelljammer titled the Nimbus that is running off of its last bits of what it calls auxiliary arcane energies that look to be close to running out. Underneath this bar you see another bar that shows oxygen levels, and those look dangerously low as well.
Alright.
Oh, well that doesn't look good.
Give me an Arcana check, Musa, to be, or from anyone to be able to interact with the interface.
Advantage, because I was helping you. I told you how this works. See if you look
Yeah.
Is that Arcana?
Arcana check, yeah.
So I wanted to ask, is the door to the outside closed?
You
No,
don't
there is
see a door.
yeah, there is no door.
Oh,
We
We're
teleported in here. Ooh.
Okay.
fancy.
It's not too terribly complicated, so you know, Musa as well as Tally, probably with a slightly better know-how, taking a look at it, Tally, are able to begin to touch in the air at some of the sections of just like common arcane script that float in the air, and the text begins to change, taking you to other sections of the ship. You're able to glean a few more details. The ship here looks as though it is an advanced model, likely one of a kind. The ship gives you details that it harbors many facilities, but because of the auxiliary status, only the what is termed a transfer station north of this room only allows for traversal to a very limited number of rooms. There's also a access panel that you could click to reveal the way to the transfer station.
Tally would like to do an investigation where the last few stops were.
Sure. Go ahead and do that for me.
Nope. Okay.
Jesus. All right.
Bear claws just ripped through. The bear claws just typing.
I forget that this is a
Just
big
nope.
brown bear, just like two hooves on the thing, tapping it.
it. Large thumbing.
Yeah,
Typing.
your big bear fingers are a little too big as you're trying to type, and you can't really get where you're trying to go. But go ahead and give me a D25 roll. You are kind of higher on the weird pressure. You're rolling on a table up from the original now.
It's our first advanced roll.
Oh God! You explode into a fireball.
Right.
And if you would, a D3 roll as your pressure increases even further.
I'm not touching anything anymore.
What, an 8?
Oh God, no.
Tally, your suit
Going
begins
home.
to squeeze uncomfortably hard as you reach 9 weird pressure.
Hey, sorry, why did it go up automatically?
What?
Did you have to roll to see if it goes up or down?
No. That's only when you try to mitigate it.
Yes,
Mhm.
it always goes up when you trigger
My
the weird.
bad.
On a
Okay,
1 or
we're
a
done.
20.
Let's keep the bear away from things for a while, unless, I mean, what happens when we get full up again? Do we just like explode?
It's just bad. She just said, don't let it happen.
Tally,
I
your
don't.
Tally's eyesight, it begins to get really blurry when you try to look at things that are pretty close to you, but out far, sort of at the far ends of the room, things seem to be more clear for some reason. You have gained far vision. You have disadvantage on perception checks made within 30 feet, but advantage on perception checks beyond that.
What?
That's kind of fun, though.
Bears become nearsighted, farsighted.
Pretty much. Where's my glasses?
Come in your
She just telepathically like, I can't see any of you. All of you are just a blur. Can't see all like anything.
Did you all say?
What
Go
did
ahead.
these panels show again?
Those panels show information that seems to be somewhat related to the low oxygen levels, though they're very difficult to read because they seem to continually flicker in and out as if they're not being properly powered.
Double tells everyone just to hit the button that opens to the terminal. It might be more air inside.
There was a function for you to touch here on the astrolabe that would give you access to what was called the transfer station.
I'll hit that.
Thank you.
You hit that. You hear a sucking sound next to you, Domo and Vice, as the floor opens up and a panel appears next to each of you. There's just basically a strange sigil that glows faintly, about the size of a palm on it.
Well, Dancing Queen, you wanna do the honors?
I would love to touch it.
He's gone mad. He's gone mad.
Faisal and put a hand out and touch the hand-sized whatever.
You smack it, you can kind of see the purple sigils underneath glowing a brighter green. As you do, you begin to see the shapes, outlines of these hexagonal forms of this grayish material of the wall that begin to take shape. They actually begin to each individually move out of the way, like individual cells shifting and opening, a walkway in front of you appearing, stairs that appear to lead north to a separate room higher above.
Good job, kid.
I will begin walking forward.
See, I'm loving the energy. Don't get me wrong. But are you okay?
No.
No.
I don't think he is. No.
Look,
Muscles
lost
has
it.
lost it completely. I think we need to put him out of his misery.
And you could try that again. It didn't work very well for you last time, though.
Hey, that was a one-off. It was a one-off.
It happened twice, though, didn't it?
Well,
That was a two-off.
a draw is not a win, though.
Halt, adventurers!
Hang on a
Okay,
second.
Chris.
I'm gonna need to see each of your visions.
I think mine was working.
As you each reach this area, you can all see, it looks like almost a similar shaped room to the one you were just in, though this one slightly smaller. On the floor, you can see what looks like caked blood of some type. in the corner, the top right corner, seems to be a large panel similar to the ones that were in the other room, that are displaying some type of common script on it. And hang on, I'm almost done taking on your tokens for me. And written on the walls here, like just literally on the far wall, in what looks like a magic script that is glowing blue. That seems to be the only real source of illumination in this transfer station. It reads, "Forget about accessing any rooms beyond the listed. Too tired to keep fussing with a panel. Not enough magic left to get us anywhere useful. If rooms lock up again, break down the doors or find Houdini." And it seems to be signed Fa on it.
Houdini?
The panel says that?
Yes.
What doors?
Okay.
No doors. What is it talking about?
6 is gonna make an investigation check on this blood.
Sure.
She's gonna squat down and get up and close and personal.
Yes, quite all
Lick
down
it.
on that.
It's a 3.
Why did you investigate it with a -1 to investigation?
Why not?
Appears to be dried blood, 6.
Yeah, that's blood, all right.
You're like Connor
Tastes
from
like
Detroit.
blood.
It's blood.
I love Connor.
All right, so the message on the thing says the panel's not working, but we might be able to break into rooms. Does anyone see anything that looks like a door?
Musa, as you step up to this panel over here, probably both you and Six as you're done licking dried blood up off the floor, you can see listed on the panel are a series of numbers and related rooms, perhaps? Hang on just a second. Let me see. Let me try and move this so you guys can see it. Hang on. Is this on the token layer? Can you guys see this?
See what?
No.
Let me try map layer. No, okay, here, hang on. I'm gonna paste it in. That's weird that you guys can't see that. I'm gonna paste this in the chat. Hang on just a second.
You could put, if it's on a token, you could just put it in the darkness where we can't see, and then shift see it or whatever it is.
Here, I'll just copy this. Let me do one of these. Copy. So here's the list of rooms that it displays. Or how about that?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Main dormitory, garden. The second one has a series of common letters, but they just keep flickering in and out. Sometimes numbers, sometimes just weird symbols. Tinkering room, barracks, dispatch center, gym room, meditation room, and the same thing with the 9th. There's actually a couple listed after that, 10 on, but similarly, those just don't even have names to them.
Well, I suppose any place is as good as any. Main dormitory, may as well start there, right?
I guess that might be a good place to start, yeah. I hit main dormitory.
Okay. Tally, are you, first off, I have to ask this. Those, the packs that each of you saw teleported into the same room as each of you. The phantom suckers. Did you guys do anything with those?
I assume we each have one.
Okay.
And like they're on our backs right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. Just making sure you equipped them. And then my second question, Tally, were you purposefully keeping your token here in the hallway, or did you move into the same room
Yeah,
as
I'm trying to
everyone
keep a distance so I could see everybody.
else? Okay.
That
Because
makes
everyone's
sense.
blurry. If I come like everyone's blurry up close.
So then, Tally, you watch as each of the characters here, as Musa kind of pushes on the panel here that reads main dormitory, with a flash, they disappear.
Oh,
Dang it.
Oh no!
Alright.
We left Tali!
Alright.
Why
Well,
did Tali not come with us?
That's okay. Computer, take us back. Computer, take us back now.
As you look around for just a second, getting your bearings, you see that you are in a long, dimly lit hallway. Behind you, there actually is a panel on the wall that reads transfer station. And down the hallway, some feet, you see a strange, floating, ethereal-looking creature that seems to be just shifting around in the air.
Robert, were there like instructions with our backpacks? Or like,
I
did
think
we just find them and we're like, okay, we're just doing this now?
No. I think you guys actually did make a check to understand how to sort of operate them, and here's those notes there.
Okay.
Dory takes a comedy double take at the ghost and then leaps at the control panel and says, "Take me back, take me back, take me back."
Is there even a control panel on this side?
Yeah.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Well, that's why. Or did I misunderstand that?
No, there is. There's a glowing panel on the wall that says transfer station. If you are you touching it, Harper?
Yeah. I mean, I'm making a comedy go back and get the
Sure.
wolf that we left behind.
You kind of say that and slap the wall, and it lights
Take
up
me back, take me
brightly.
back.
And with a flash, you're back in the room. You see Tally, Harper, almost as quickly as he disappeared, reappear.
He appears
Oh,
like
you're back.
temporarily. He just appears like he's panicked, and then he just strikes a pose. Yeah, so of course I am. Come
Sorry,
on.
the post. Tally comes straight towards Hunky Dory, and now it's like really blurry. He's like, I don't know what to press.
That's okay.
Where did you guys end up going?
I remember perfectly. And he steps up into the console and does the thing.
Sure. As you touch it now, Tally, with you, a little harder to see in this room now that you're closer, but as he touches something on the screen, there's a flash, and you find yourself in a kind of blurry hallway, except towards the far end, where you see a very clear version of what looks like some type of ghostly Heximal creature.
all right, everybody, hold on. I got this.
And I'm just knocking an arrow.
You also see, immediately to your south and above you, a steel door that appears closed, and then down the hall at each of these spaces where you see the text door, there is another door on that side of the wall. Seems to be quite a lot of doors in this dormitory hallway.
When you said ghostly, is it actually a ghost?
I don't know. Looks ghostly. You can kind of see through it. You could always make a
Could I
check
use
to
a
make
phantom
sure.
Sucker? I'm kidding.
I mean,
Investigation.
Isn't it within 30 feet to use the Phantom Sucker or something like that?
20.
20? Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
you can see this creature
run.
seems
No,
to
I'm
be
kidding.
like shifting around, looking around curiously, but it doesn't seem to have noticed you all yet.
Whoa.
I can shoot it. Just say the
That's
word. I'll
far.
shoot it with my bow.
Shoot it.
I shoot it with my bow.
All right.
Hunky stops him real quick. Hold on, it hasn't noticed us yet.
Right, it's a
Yeah,
perfect
let's
time
try
to
to-
shoot him with the bow.
Well, let us sneak a
Well,
little.
we're
closer.
far away. Let's try to sneak closer.
Right,
If
right,
it-
right. I know tactics.
If it
Go ahead.
if it breathes a word, then shoot, even if we're in the way. And he winks heavily at you.
Don't wink at me, tall boy.
Sure.
All right. I mean, Six is gonna take her warhammer off her back. And start
Are we
rolling.
trying to be sneaky?
Who knows?
Sounds like it.
Who knows?
I'd say
Sounds
if
like
you
it.
feel like you can get up there stealthily, go for it, and then we'll all bum rush it once we've made a dog's breakfast of it.
All right.
Why
I'm
don't we
gonna-
check the doors on the way, too? There might be more than one of them.
I'm just gonna hold an action. If the thing notices us, I'm gonna shoot it with my bow. I'm just
Six
gonna
is-
hold this arrow knocked in my bow.
Okay. Six is like, what out dynamite and lit it. Those
Yeah,
of you,
I mean, Six is basically gonna run up there.
I was gonna say, give me, if you're running, give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Are you gonna try?
It could always.
He's not really trying to be stealthy, if we're being honest.
Oh, thank goodness it was
tonight.
at disadvantage.
As you get about right there, Six, in true Ghostbusters fashion, the Heximal creature shifts around and sees you and screeches as it flies through the wall. 26, Domo, you watch as your shot connects. It kind of does hit the creature, although it seems to like pause for a second as it passes through its body before kind of passing fully through. The creature yells as you see a portion of its form kind of dematerialize from your shot, but it continues going as it heads south and disappears through a wall.
17.
Back here. She's gonna go kick the door down. Somebody better come and sing.
No,
She's
don't
gonna
run.
get herself killed.
No.
We should probably
Tali
keep
follows
moving.
after.
Domo's gonna lead from the back.
Six is gonna try to kick the door open. Do I need to like make a check?
You go to kick the door open, and let me just check my notes here. Let's see, you are 1, 2, 3, 4 doors down. The door opens. You don't have to kick it. Like you go to kick it, and as your foot kind of hits up against it, the door just kind of shifts open for you, kind of similar to your home or rooms back on Zero Reality in Neogokyo.
Excellent work. As
you peer inside here, I guess Six, and at this point some of the others, Vice, in a very raucous way. This room seems relatively untouched, Six. Doesn't even look like a ship member may have occupied it at all. You don't really see anything interesting in here without any type of check. You see simple things, bed, simple chair with a desk, maybe some writing utensils, an area that looks like some type of lavatory spot.
Perception check for the ghost.
Sure.
A 7 because I can't roll in this campaign, so.
With a 7, you peer around, remembering that the ghost did appear to enter this room. However, as you take a second to just sort of like do that thing where you slowly scan the room, looking from left to right side, nothing stands out. If the ghost is here, you're not sure where it is, if it even stayed in this room.
Well, did you get it?
It seems to run away.
Asher reminds you, did you look under stuff or just add stuff and gives you advantage on your perception check?
It's a negative.
Oh, okay. With a 19 perception check, you take a second to peer around. You do notice that there are 16 gold pieces rolled underneath the desk to the left that you could claim. Also, despite there being no sort of like air or breeze or anything like that in this room, the chair that kind of sits next to the desk is trembling just a bit, just slightly moving.
Hit it.
Chair is moving.
Aim your sucker thing at it. It's a ghost. Maybe it's invisible.
All right. She's gonna take the sucker thing off. I guess it's like a little vacuum thing, right?
Yeah, it looks like a vacuum hose, yeah.
It's totally not a proton pack.
She's gonna try to turn it on and suck the ghost.
All right, you hear a loud vacuuming noise as you turn on the phantom sucker. As an action, while you hold the hose, you can target one creature. With your perception check, you can probably put 2 and 2 together and realize that maybe something is hiding within the material of this chair as a ghostly apparition within 20 feet, and you flick the control switch to suck. The creature now needs to make a charisma saving throw or be sucked into the extra-dimensional chamber within the phantom sucker. A creature with 10 or more hit dice automatically succeeds. Only one creature can be contained within the phantom sucker, and it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, appearing in the nearest unoccupied space chosen at random on a success. However, if it fails 3 times, it is trapped inside the phantom sucker until you decide to flick the control switch to blow and release it. So it needs to make a charisma saving throw, which I'm checking right now what its charisma is.
And Flash takes the opportunity to flash photography it for a cutting words against it. Minus, which a 4 to whatever roll it makes.
Sure.
Neat. And takes a Polaroid picture of it.
It is making its roll now.
When we get a second, Tali has another weird mitigation from Mousy.
Oh, nice. You watch, Six, as you turn on the phantom sucker. This loud sucking sound as the hose vibrates in your hand. You can see the gust of this arcane wind pulling out towards. You watch the creature as it shoots up from the chair and screeches as it begins to be pulled by your phantom sucker. It fails the first check. We are not technically in combat, so we're just going to have it immediately try the second saving throw. It's going to go ahead and do that now. That one fails. It continues to screech. You can watch now, Six. It's like trying to almost like float or fly away, but it's like being pulled closer and closer. It's probably just a couple feet out from your hose at this point as it makes its final check. Let's see here. And fails. You watch as the creature is pulled inside with a suction sound. You can hear almost like a clanking sound as it kind of shoots through the tube, and you watch at the kind of glass ball at the top of your phantom suckers. You kind of turn around and look, kind of shooting up in its spectral form is the shape of the Hexi or Heximal like creature that looks like it is screaming fervently, but you can no longer hear it now that it is trapped inside. You have officially trapped one of the Heximals.
Easy.
Guys, I think I got it.
Good job.
All right then.
That was
Maybe
weird.
we should continue checking the rooms in case there's any more.
Six is gonna go grab this 16 gold.
Sure. Tally, why don't you go ahead and roll the mitigation die for me? All right, you lower it. Give me a D3 roll.
Nice.
3, 3, 3.
Understand how that happened.
Oh.
Perfect. Mousy has helped to lower it a little bit, but that's still better than being 1 away from 10. Thank you, Mousy.
As Doma was saying, maybe we should open some more doors. Hunky finally gets the Braves to just boot open one of these doors to make a Rockstar entrance. Wah!
Yeah, breach and clear.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
Yeah, check the other rooms. There was nothing else in that room. Nothing at all.
Liar.
So who's checking what room? That's my question.
Checking this one down here. Kyle's checking that one over there.
Check the one behind me.
Tali would like to check the one across from Domo.
So go ahead and line up in front of whatever door each of you are checking.
Everyone on the count of 3.
Six is gonna go with Tali.
All right. Okay, so first off, Hunky Dory over at the far left end, you go to check the door above you, and let me just roll up to the notes for this one here. I have notes this session, guys.
Nice, dude.
Wah wah.
Thanks.
Whoa.
It's amazing. Who knew? Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Harper, the door in front of you opens without too much fuss. This one doesn't appear to be locked. You see ahead of you several shower stalls that are connected here, looking actually pretty similar to the ones each of you have in your rooms back in Zero Reality. You can see here the steel decor is covered in rust and caked up grime, having long since been unused. You don't notice anything else without any checks.
He calls out into the bathroom. Hello, ghost. Can you hear me?
You wait and hear no response.
Should I? Well, I mean, I guess like I can make a perception or performance check for that to try and draw something out.
Oh, I mean, sure.
Draw out / spot is my aim here.
Yeah. Just let me know how you're trying to do it.
Yeah, like calling out for ghosts. I think I'm probably a better performer. Yeah. Hello, ghost. Can you hear me? I rolled a 23.
You can see at the far end of this room, Harper, the shower faucet, this steel device kind of sticking up somewhat close to the ceiling, second from the far end of the room, appears to be trembling.
Oh.
Look, you have appeared. I'm going to approach you carefully. With much glee, and I can't think of anything else to say. Hello.
As you say this, a Heximal creature screeches as it becomes uninvisible, shifting out of the faucet, and quickly begins to try and fly away from you.
He says as he reaches for his vacuum and tries to get it.
All right, it gets about right here as you're able to begin to suck at it. It needs to make a charisma saving throw thrice. It is going to roll the first time.
Ooh.
It fails as it is pulled in. Everyone, as you are getting ready to open your doors, can hear the suction sound coming from the far end of the room.
Nice.
We all know when our roommate has turned on the vacuum at fucking Saturday morning and nobody was expecting it. It's like that.
The second check fails. However, with the third check, it is just able to pull out from your suction as it screams and screeches, disappearing behind the wall.
Lucky Dory also just kind of like the what was it?
Raider.
The raider tries to run after it.
All right, as you're doing this, let's keep moving through the different people here checking the rooms. Thank you for the follow, Stream Stickers. Hey, the Stream Stickers following us.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Big time now.
Thank
you, Stream Stickers.
We use a lot of your Stream Stickers. They're a whole lot of fun. Thank you.
Slap them stickers.
Yeah, there we go. Vice, you were attempting to open up the door into this room here?
Yes, please.
All right. As you try to peer into whatever this strange room is on the ship, let's see here. The door gives way, opening pretty easily as it just sort of naturally shifts open, and you are able to peer inside. As you look into this room, you see that it looks like a unimposing bedroom, similar to others that you may have seen here, like the one next door. Nothing really stands out here without a check.
I will step into the room, make a perception check. Halt! Who goes there?
He's an actor?
21 on perception.
With a 21, you are able to see a couple things in this room. You are able to notice as you peer around here, there is, you kind of take some time to look around. You notice the indention of something underneath the covers of the bed, and as you kind of pull them to the side, you see a gold cover journal that lays underneath the covers on the bed. You also notice that underneath the bed appears to be 2 potions of healing.
Vice would like to collect the potions of healing first and then investigate the book.
Sure. You kind of grab the 2 potions of healing, attach them to your packs, and flick open the journal that you see here with this gold cover. In the inside cover, scrawled in ink, is the name Invading. It reads, Aesop was right to make a journal for thought entries. Should have done this earlier, to be honest. It feels right. You flick through the pages a few times. Vice. There's several mundane entries about loggings and attempts to ration food on the ship. Finally, several pages later, you come to the last one. I wish I could have saved Chemo. That Heximal thing took him. Now it's going to lead to our own deaths. I don't have enough supplies to bring them back. Even if I did, we'd be stuck here without food or water anyway. Aesop finally fessed up, but at this stage there's no point in bickering about it. That Heximal critter took the communicator and there's no way to find it. Fa says she's using what's left of the spell-jamming helm's energy to create a backup way out of here, but from the way she's looking, I don't know she'll last long enough to finish it. Last I heard, she locked the door to her room, probably wants to go out on her own terms. Wish she would have told us the password. That's where the writing ends. And I will actually punch this into the chat.
Of course I find that book.
As you are finishing reading the entry, you hear a whispering coming into your ear, Vice, that says, fascinating. And I need you to please make a charisma saving throw.
I am charismatic. It's 12.
12 total?
How about we use a point of lucky and re-roll that?
Okay, sure.
$14, add a +1 to it for a 15.
You turn around to try and see if you can perceive whatever this thing was whispering in your ear. And for just a second, you feel like you see the spectral visage of some type of maybe humanoid or half-elven figure donning what looks like a luxurious-looking hood and robe as they were trying to put a hand on your shoulder, but they begin to dissipate and disappear. As that finishes, let's keep moving on. This is sort of all happening simultaneously, so I'm trying to just keep track. Flash, Musa, you are each trying to head into the room above you here.
Yes.
As you attempt to enter, a magic mouth appears on the door and says, "Locked. Password, please."
Please? Maybe the password is please, like it says please. It's trying to trick you.
No, wrong password, bud.
Oh. Well, shoot.
Mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How about that? Is that one?
Let me check. Nope, that's wrong too.
What? How many tries do we get?
Infinite.
Alright, well, I will try 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
At this rate, you're not gonna last nearly as long as the others, but keep trying.
I've got patience, I'm a DJ.
Hey, quit wasting our bloody oxygen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
You continue to try. None of those seem to work. 6, Tally, you're attempting to enter into the room to the north. As you try to enter, you find that the door here is not locked. It gives way into an interesting looking room. You are able to see, as you kind of peer into this area, that this looks like some type of strange mechanical room that has a number of hoses and lead pipes that lead from some of these tanks to these large-looking steel tanks in the center. You're not sure what's going on here. There's a couple different panels surrounding this area, but none of them are lit with anything. Maybe there's some type of liquid transformation or transfusion happening in here, but you're unsure without any checks.
You're the smart one, right?
Yes, let's try to go closer. Is that a laptop or?
There seems to be some type of device with a number of panels that you can type down on with sigils on them, but there seems to be no sort of glowing script on the screen to this one.
Flash yells at Tally, make sure you look behind stuff, not just at stuff. You have a D10 for Bardic Inspiration to use in the next 10 minutes.
Strong.
Gotcha. Tally looks behind everything. I'd like to do an investigation check on the sigil, or the one that's not on.
Sure.
So you can use the D8 after you see your roll, which is fun about it.
So do I roll a D8?
Or sorry, I think it's a D10. I said D8 for some reason.
All right, 14 total. With a 14 tally, you try to keep some distance so you can see things pretty clearly. We'll say this is enough room so you don't have to... well, no, that's an investigation check. Okay, that's a perception check. With an investigation check, you kind of like study the piping and some of the strange components hooked up to different areas in this room, trying to get an understanding of like the makeup of what this like machinery or mechanical stuff would be for. Thank you, Stream Stickers, for stopping by. That was nice of you. Thank you so much. And you're able to figure out that this looks like some type of poison refinery room. This is where poison is crafted.
What kind of ship is this?
You see at the far end, one of these metal vats seems to be leaking out of the front sort of like nozzle, some type of unknown dark-looking liquid that is dripping out into a small little puddle at the bottom.
Watch out, 6. Don't step in any of that.
Oh, thanks.
Don't go running off. We don't know if there's any other leaks around. I don't know where these pipes lead to. They kind of look like they go into other rooms.
Actually, it all looks connected here. It looks like it's all sort of centered on this room.
Okay.
Were you looking for ghosts or? Sorry.
No, you can look for ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah, she did an investigation. If you're trying to do like a perception or something different.
17 perception.
You similarly, especially after she points this out, see this leaky vat on the far left side. You also notice over on one of the nearby shelves 2 vials of basic poison.
Nice.
Allie grabs that for further research.
But you don't see anything else that stands out in this room.
I'll take one of those vials of poison, if you don't mind. So she's gonna take one.
I just imagine you, as long as you don't start throwing it at ghosts, I'm good. And hands you one.
Okay.
6 eats it.
It tastes like poison. And bleeding.
Well, no ghosts in here.
Seems like it.
Cute jump scare.
Tally has to do a final check behind the the vials and do a perception check.
Sure, absolutely. Just because one was done doesn't mean you saw everything.
Ooh, it's the good kind of 20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah, Tally, you sort of make sure to, I'm assuming, avoid the caustic puddle that seems to be leaking out from one of these steel barrels, but you sort of push towards the back of the room, and it's pretty fuzzy to your vision, but there does seem to be some type of what looks like maybe dagger or something on the ground, and you go to grab at it and walk back to where 6 is, and it does appear to be a very interesting looking, sort of like wavy looking dagger. So you can add 1 unknown dagger.
Yeah, we gotta identify that later.
Domo
Busts down the door and fires 3 arrows at whatever's inside. Just to be.
You to cut to you. You get ready to kick open the door and fire away, murdering everything inside before a magic mouth pops up in front of you and says, "Password, please."
I still kick the door.
Oh, Jesus! Kicking is not a password.
Sometimes.
Not this door.
Hey, how about you open that door before I give you a lozenge made out of arrow?
I don't respond well to threats, and that's also not the password.
About to not respond well to anything after I'm done with you.
That's probably true as well, but I still be locked.
Domo does that thing where she's just like and then walks away from the door.
All right. So at this point, this is when everything has collectively happened at once for all of you.
So we gather with our findings. We ascertain that the Invadi's journal mentions a password to Faw's room, which is presumably one of these.
One of those two.
And it has this room has a potential way off the ship from the spell jamming helm. So now we got to find the password. That's what our next thing is. In addition to these ghosts, we got to finish getting these ghosts too.
In that calm discussion, I think that's when Hunky comes barging out of the bathroom, trying to chase the other guy through this door over here.
Oh.
Ghost, he says.
Looks like he found a ghost.
Domo tells the rest of the group to go help with the ghost while she finishes checking doors. To make sure we cover all of our bases.
Yeah, if you guys want, you can catch up to Harper/Hunky Dory before he busts through the door over here.
Flash will stay with Domo for record keeping.
Sure. Hunky Dory, you yelling wildly, kick at this door and it gives way into a room above you. This room here has several notes strewn about, written on scrolls and whatever else. The walls here are covered in a white chalk that reads, "Is it even from any known realm?"
I know you're in here, he says, as he perception checks to see if that ghost is in here.
Sure.
6 is gonna give him advantage on that.
Perception.
Yeah, roll twice. Let's see what you got.
I have a fancy sentinel shield that gives me perception and advantage.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Because
So
I'm kind of dense and have a -1 to it naturally.
is that 10 total?
10 total.
You peer around the room. You don't necessarily pick up any signs of what may look like some type of Heximal spirit or ghost hiding anywhere. However, you do pick up with your perception check that you can see some notes written on the nearby desk about a creature known as Heximal. They seem to be all scrawled in a haphazard fashion as if in a rush. A lot of it isn't even really barely legible. Some of it reads absorbing physiology, symbiote/host merger, apex adapter, One of them reads, "Never seen a creature exhibit weird surges itself outside of a static pocket of the stuff. This thing may be more dangerous than the WMs."
Ooh, this sounds like our best friend almost, he says haphazardly as he just throws the papers around.
Do I, Jason, do I remember, like, the Heximals, can I feel, do they give off a certain type of, like, magical, like, aura, or, like, do they feel different than anything else? Could I try to find it with an Arcana check like that, maybe?
Doing that would be difficult because the energies that Heximals radiate is weird energy, which is largely undetectable outside of your suits, who were able to detect them here, but aren't able to do it with a pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah. Okay.
But you could also try to, you know, either use an investigation or maybe another perception check to look around and see if maybe you can spot something in this room, if indeed there is something else here.
Can I,
Go ahead.
So I have my thwarting hat, and it can cast detect evil and good.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, like, tell if the Heximals are one of those types of creatures that I can detect?
Detect evil and good?
Yeah, it's aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead.
And
Maybe ghosts are undead.
That it is undead.
Oh.
Normally.
for the duration, you know if there is aberration undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Let's see. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Okay. Ways to break encounters. You you sense coming from one of these nearby water bowls on the table the sensation that your hat picks up of something likely undead, but maybe also partly aberration as well, that seems to be occupying the same space as it. This one is particularly devious as it doesn't appear to be shaking or moving to indicate that it's there.
My hat, I think it's doing something. Over, where is it again? Sorry.
Over, like over here where this little water bowl is.
I think this might be over by the water bowl.
Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong map. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
Uncle doesn't need to hear it twice, and he kicks on his vacuum, tries to suck it off this mortal coil.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right, Harper, you turn your phantom sucker on and attempt to suck out the evil.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, that's what we call in 2021. Suck the evil out. Shooting out from the water bowl is a hexie that squeals as it begins to be pulled by your suction. It's a strong suction. It needs to make a charisma saving throw. It's going to make the first save, so I'm kind of just making sure to say these to each of you if any of you have stuff to add to it or make it fail. It fails the first time. You keep the hose pointed straight towards it, Harper, continuing to pull the creature closer in. On the second one, it fails.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout for it. Somebody else help! Shoot it!
I'll pull out
Let's
mine.
see.
Try to help.
I mean, Six is gonna run up and try to smush it with her warhammer, I guess.
Okay. Give me an attack.
I don't
roll.
know. I don't know, Tally, were you gonna do something? I don't wanna...
Yeah, I was gonna send out a ice knife straight at it.
Nice.
Okay. Give me attack rolls from both of you then. If either of you hit, you'll give it disadvantage. Let me see here. Let me just take a look at the stats really quickly. Amanda, you miss. However, Tally, you are able to hit it with your ice knife. Again, the ice knife kind of like as you toss it from a bear paw, it shoots out and strikes the Heximal form as it screeches, and the ice knife kind of like passes through it slowly before shooting past and sticking into the wall behind it. But it does sort of like destroy a partial bit of its form that sort of turns into this wispy white smoke as it is drawn further and further. The Heximal screeches and it has to make this next check at disadvantage. It would have succeeded, but as the Eifnai hits it, it screeches one last time. It is sucked into Harper's pack. Harper, similarly to 6, you can see now a Hexi-like ghost screeching silently inside of your sort of like bulb glass top.
Harper throws himself backwards into the wall and it's just like, woo! And pulls out a cigarette from there.
See, Tali would like to throw another one if possible with inspiration with one of the cards.
Throwing it where?
Oh no, sorry. If it's gone. What am I
Yeah,
saying?
he sucked inside. You're welcome to throw it at Harper.
I throw it at Harper's face.
Kill them all.
Just keep throwing one.
Yeah, but I see you.
While they were doing that, Flash Domo, what were you guys doing?
We were continuing to check the rooms to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Okay, as you're heading down the hallway, we're gonna say Domo in your ear. You think for a second it's Flash behind you as he's trailing along with you, but coming from your side, you hear the word extraordinaire.
What? What? Who said that? Who's that?
And I need you to please make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, is this to avoid a charmed condition?
Because
I have advantage if so.
Yeah.
Let me check.
It's always helpful.
Awesome.
And why?
This technically is not a charmed condition from the text.
In that case, I am going to use my inspiration. Because my charisma save leaves a lot to be desired.
You're a goblin. Oh no.
Well, you know, you win some, you lose most, you lose all the time, no matter what you do.
I'm gonna whisper you something.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Let me test it out real quick. Let's do. Oh, are these like by names here? Let me see. Let's do Domo then. Test. Just make sure you got that.
Yep, got it.
Okay. This is just gonna be a wall of text. So hopefully.
Here, before you send that, if you have any line breaks in that, it's gonna break the message.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Don't do line breaks. That's
There's no line breaks. This is just whispered Domo space and then just paste.
Yeah, okay.
So okay, here we go. Don't look, everybody, just in case.
Yep. Line breaks.
All right, don't look.
Okay, cool.
Sorry. Apparently, it only lets me go so far.
You do this all the time.
Cool.
I'll say this.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Hang on just a second. I'm whispering this to you. Sorry for the dead air.
Cool.
That you're
Remember our original characters and how happy they were and how they weren't dead in a parallel universe?
They might not be dead. We don't know if they all died. It's Schrodinger's PC.
maybe a little sloppy, but hopefully the idea makes sense.
Okay.
All right. All right. So what's happening? Domo, what were you doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say Flash just bumps into the back of Domo.
Well, if there's nothing in that room, Dombo tells Flash we should get going.
The room above you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to enter this room above you, and let me just see here. This is 1, 2, 3 doors down. Check my notes.
Kryptonite.
I was gonna say I don't know any other songs actually.
The door to this room actually does open here.
Oh.
Whoa!
Up ahead, you see that this room is dusty, but otherwise colored in bright pinks, yellows, and blues, with several magic drawings of stars and planets covering the walls. The smell of old perfume still faintly tints the air.
Oh God!
Bones.
He just exploded here.
Nobody
Bones
was around to witness her.
and dry blood litter the floor here.
Oh no!
She's like a fairy. Without applause, she died.
That's what I'm saying.
Just bones. I don't see any ghosts. Let's keep moving.
You're welcome to do checks. You don't see anything that stands out without checks, I should say.
Flash has like a slightly trembling like bottom lip. He's gonna take your lead.
All right. Okay. The ball's in your guys' court. What'd you like to do?
I'll open the door beneath, below me.
Below you? Okay. This opens to another room that I'll reveal here that actually is not locked.
Of course it's not. Why would it be?
The room below you opens into a room that has large claw marks that look like they've kind of really torn up the floor in this room. The bed is relatively clean and well made for the otherwise kind of dilapidated state of this whole place. Nothing else sticks out to note without checks.
Alright, yeah, I will, I guess investigation, specifically trying to see if I can feel or notice where a ghost is.
Okay, sure.
Great, not horrible.
With a 10, you take a second to try and maybe put 2 and 2 together, looking at specific objects, less looking around to search the room and more just trying to pinpoint maybe an area where you could surmise would be the best spot for a Heximal to hide in. But you aren't really able to suss out any spot where you think it might be in this room.
Just do a normal old perception check.
Sure.
See anything else?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dory says, make sure you look under things, not just at things. You have an advantage. Oh, sorry, no, you don't.
Nope.
He has advantage through an item. It's not a natural skill, so I always forget that.
I don't have advantage.
No, I'm saying Hunky Dory does. Cannot give you advantage, but I always forget that he has advantage because of an item.
I'll use a +1 on it, make it a 13.
Okay. With a 13, you search the room, kind of moving some covers, shifting some things around, checking maybe like what looks like a kind of metal locker that maybe has some old tattered clothing in it. You don't see anything that stands out, however.
Well, not seeing anything in here.
I tell Flash to go check this door.
Like, yeah, alright, man. Knock, knock. Have you heard the good word of Flash FM?
You knock and check out this door here. This is all like perfectly in line with each of your characters.
I hope there's not a dead body in here. Oh, thank God.
A room opens up to a relatively empty room. You can see on the steel closet area a worn poster with frayed edges that reads "Scaly Boys" in colorful lettering.
Wow. Flash looks around and he pulls it down and pockets that. I'm gonna put that in his inventory.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
He's
you
a
kind
collector, why not?
of tear it off the metal closet and just kind of roll it up and stuff it in your packs.
Scaly Boys.
Also,
Yeah.
Jason, I want to mention that the detect good and evil lasts for 10 minutes. So.
10 minutes. Are you
Within
going in this
30
room to
feet.
check?
I mean, it's within 30 feet. So
Within
I
30
don't think
feet?
I have to,
Okay.
but yeah.
Well, just like remind me when you're like, hey, I'd like to try and what do I get here or something like that. In here 6.
Yeah.
You don't pick up anything.
Okay. Just a side note.
Anything else you're doing, Flash, in this room over here?
I'm just writing down stuff for Brian. Does anything happen when I pull poster off wall?
No, it's not in great shape, but still holds together as you roll it up and put it in your packs.
I think just because like he'll like cool, neat collectible. I wonder if there's anything else around. He does perception that he is got some sort of disadvantage on. Oh, during sunlight. Okay. RT 20 plus 2 plus 4 even.
In sunlight. Thank goodness for playing this wacky ass campaign.
21 for perception. For any more
Pretty
collectibles or
pretty good.
wobbling balls or dead bodies. Oh dear God.
You take some time using a perception check to peer around the room, kind of open up this locker area to peer inside and maybe see if you can see anything. You open up and see a old kind of dust covered duster that is pretty large, and you kind of throw your hands in the pockets. You actually pull out a bag and you kind of count real quick of 116 gold pieces inside.
Damn.
Howdy. That'll buy us a bunch of sponsored product. Buy your sponsored product at Sponsored Products Placement.
You also find in one of the desk drawers, there's like stuff in here, but it's mostly useless junk, you know, pins, quills, paper, stuff like that. You do find in one of the desk drawers 12 pieces of firearm ammunition that is stored in a small chest in one of the desk drawers.
What was the gold amount again?
116 gold.
116. I missed
And
it
then
right too.
12 pieces of firearm ammunition. They look like kind of small, round pellets.
Alright. I'll call that good for Flash's
Sure,
turn.
sure. All right.
Just,
Is that all the rooms?
Ollie goes outside to check.
Was that all the rooms?
She's stuck in repeat.
Flash yells down at Domo, try Scaly Boys.
Domo says, "Okay," and she's gonna walk. Like, here was the one with the thing, right?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, the magic mouth thing is here.
That one, and there's that one. Yeah.
Domo runs here and wheels around and fires an arrow at Hunky Dory's backpack.
All right. Roll me initiative, everybody.
That wasn't nice.
Oh,
My beautiful backpack.
what are you doing?
You monster.
Domo's eyes roll back in her head and she goes,
Oh no, she's become a Murloc.
Terrible.
I'm going to re-add you all since this is a different map.
Oh, I have to do Nasher too. Jesus, please give me some space between characters. No, not go first though.
Not these locked doors.
I like how I was gonna say you have the doors on the
door.
You have Hunky Dory on there twice and Flash.
Every
Oh,
time
sorry,
I just
right.
try to like simplify things and just drag click.
You're not
Oh
allowed
my
to,
god,
Jason.
what is happening
Jason,
here?
Jason, you're not allowed to.
I hate this. Me,
You
dumb
love
dumb.
Roll20. What are you talking about?
I love Roll20. Please sponsor us. I love it. It's very.
Now it's looking good.
There we go.
Almost.
Wonderful.
It's not
They don't
like
have me.
D&D Beyond. What a pile of shit.
Please, God, no. We love you, D&D Beyond. You're our friends. Please fucking fix your Twitch plugin. We love you so much. Thank you, D&D Beyond.
Integration thing.
You're my best friend.
I'm not on the Tornado, Jason.
You're my only friend. Here you go, Musa. Let's add you on there.
Bloop.
Let's add a couple doors. Let me see here.
Oh, did player name 6, did 6 say that she was detecting good or evil?
Yes, she can.
Out of character she did, but in character.
Did I?
Oh,
I said that my hat was doing something, and I said,
Yeah, I'm sure
it's
she
over
probably.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to decide like what my characters know about the stuff that we've been facing.
You want the stuff.
we know that we're fighting ghosts.
Yeah.
And they're also heximals.
Yeah.
Domo, do you have yours punched in?
Sorry. I figured
okay.
I was just going first since I.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This is kind of like, we'll do you at the 99 thing since you are kind of doing the surprise thing. Descending. Okay, Domo, go ahead.
I fared a 22 to hit.
Oh, damn it. That actually might. Yeah, that does hit.
This is. I'm specifically doing a called shot on the backpack. I don't know if that's it confers any negative. If it's disadvantage, it's still a 22.
That's gonna hit. Yes.
It deals 16 magical piercing damage to the backpack. And Domo crawls up on all fours onto the ceiling like the girl from The Exorcist, and just goes,
I'll fucking kill all of you.
Are you feeling well?
She wasn't like this before, right?
No, I don't think so. Well, not towards us, at least.
she's like holding the bow in her like jagged maw.
A bolt strikes into your pack. It was the pack of a Harper, right?
Yeah, he's one of the two that have a full pack, right?
It strikes into your pack, and you can feel behind you, Harper, the exhale of this gusty air pushing out. It looks like it's pretty badly damaged from this shot.
That's it for Domo's turn. She crawled up on the ceiling like a spider monkey.
All right, Flash. For some reason, Domo is spider monkey crawling and has gone absolutely insane.
Flash puts on his best. What's the guy's name? The long distance dedication guy.
What?
The shaggy. Some voice and says, "Now let's take this a little bit slower. I know I'm sensing some anger here, Domo. Do you feel like explaining that to us?"
Wait, Jason.
Yes.
Hold on.
You need to whisper me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's W space GM, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my name should pop up on there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here. This is
Time slows down as Oh, that's tough.
Only one of you can have the gadgets around here, and it's me!
We can share, you know, he's saying, to delay and come up with an idea of what that would mean. Oh, Jesus, this is going to be a punt, isn't it? But he's done it before. It's all right, Domo. Just go to sleep like. Fuck, where does it say?
Sleep.
2d8? Oh, fuck no.
The fucking sleep.
5d8.
Warrior sleep.
7d8.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
I don't think that that's a worthwhile thing. Hold on.
Hey,
You'd have
Bay,
to
what's
roll
up? Hang on. So here it's 11:14 until 11:45. The volatile weird is in effect.
Good. Good.
Perfect timing.
Bay, they're trying to kill my character. Everyone ganged up on me. Give me bonuses.
Yeah, they've gone insane. Help them out.
Liars.
It's a mutiny.
Lies.
So many spells that I just don't know.
Do you want to defer your turn?
Yeah, we can defer your turn if you want.
No, actually, I think I can do slow on you. And that,
Slow is good. Slow is a good one.
He's so powerful. Let me check how many spells he has. See, this is the thing. Like, I have to double check everything because I don't want to leave him high and dry with nothing. He's got a pair of them.
I bet he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's. Somebody help
Amanda.
decision. Would he try and stop this non-violent?
Probably. Flash has been a pretty chill guy, right? Well, don't take my word for it. I'm technically the one attacking you guys. I can't.
Yeah. Help me by jumping in, everybody.
While everyone jumps in, Domo, you have a +1 from Bay, and she's also giving you an additional inspiration.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Good.
Hey, you woke up and you chose violence.
Violence.
I'm not even gonna show you what happened in Day's room.
Babe,
No, who's not my favorite anymore?
You want to see inside Glosse's room, Bailey?
No, she doesn't.
Hell.
All right. So I'm gonna go with the D20 roll because nobody else backed it up. Hi, you survive. You chose violence today as well. Let's go with a fucking hell, boys. Is Dissonant Whisper the one that makes you run away? Does he have anything that's not that? Does he have any attack cantrips? No, I don't want to use all of his stuff.
Just do a vicious mockery. It's fine. Actually, just pass your turn. That's probably best.
I've got a better idea. He's gonna counter charm and tuck in here.
Oh yeah, all right. That's pretty good.
Okay.
I can play Bard. 30 feet radius. All right. So if you're in that radius, you have advantage against being frightened and charmed.
Cool. Anything else, Flash?
I think that's it for me, man.
All right, Vice, you are up next.
I will save the day.
He's doing Power Ranger poses as he says this.
Don't you fucking touch me!
45. I will sprint.
Bay says those skeletons better be in 69 formation in Glosse's room.
They're in some sort of formation. We'll vault over the bear.
Bear's got like an ice knife in its hand.
I am on the ceiling. I don't know how high this hallway is, Jason.
If you're on the ceiling, it's like 15 feet high.
Okay.
That's let's see here. I will. How many key points do I have left? I will patient defense bonus action.
Okay. Everyone is setting up for you to shoot them again so far, Domo. Anything else, Vice?
That's gonna be it. Thank you.
All right. Hunky Dory / Harper / Rouge / Black Star / whatever else.
Hunky Dory, he says as he looks up threateningly at Domo. It says, "You watch it," and he just runs away.
Okay. What the fuck is happening in this campaign?
And Az appears on the right here where he
Dun,
was.
dun, 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 dun. I know the sound effect now.
And I guess for my action, I try and scream "Scaly boys" at the door, at the arcane lock.
Nope, not it! It yells.
Oh, fuck you too! As he scoots away.
Alright, anything else? Hunky dory.
That was a productive turn.
Alright. 6. Behind you, you hear something shifting from behind a wall. A wispy, wavy sound as you turn and see a strange figure. It reaches out to touch you. That is going to be 19 versus AC.
Oh yeah.
Don't let that one touch you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it touches you with its withering touch. You feel the sensation of this stinging necrotic energy running through you. You take 15 necrotic damage.
A lot of
Ow.
necrotic damage.
The ghostly visage begins to shift, and you would get an attack of opportunity. However, it shifts behind the door and disappears. Musa.
Okay.
Run away, little girl.
Come on, Domo, snap out of it. And I will cast Hypnotic Pattern.
right now.
Yay! Love this spell.
DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or you will be charmed by
He
me.
knows.
Hey, I have advantage against this because I'm Fae. That may be useful.
Is
Hey,
Flash... Hold on. Is Flash in range? I think it's 30 feet. You may be saved, you son of a bitch.
45.
Cutting word, 60 feet. Yeah.
What does that? What does that do?
Cutting words.
Cutting word.
-3 on your save.
14.
Nice. What is it?
Oh, since Bay gave me a +1, I'm going to use one to make it a 15.
I'm going to activate my bad luck with 2 bend luck with 2
Ooh.
+3 points and cause subtract 1.
You won!
Oh no.
So DC 14 then.
Oh, 14? That works then.
Yay!
So you now become charmed by me.
So Domo's like on all fours on the ceiling, and then she just like drops and like hangs by her feet like unconscious.
Hang on just a second. You are immune, Domo, while being possessed from being charmed and frightened.
Oh,
All that.
that
I'm
was
sorry.
a lot of
I had
resource on
to
that.
double check.
No,
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're weak.
Oh, dang it. I tried. I think... Yeah, I'm done.
Domo has lasted a lot longer than I figured.
Like half of the party just ran from.
Trying to
6.
hit him. I could explode him. I don't want to explode him.
All right.
Something is happening with Domo. Also, some ghost thing touched you.
Guys, a ghost thing just touched me. It hurt.
Another one.
Yeah, but this looked like a guy. not a blob.
Like a golden boy?
Let it touch you. It will take away all your pain.
What's wrong with Domo?
Alma doesn't seem like herself.
Domo's not here right now.
That voice changer
Alright.
look is like perfect for Domo and also like Exorcist little girl. Domo's head turns around.
Her head turns around 360 degrees.
This is so stupid.
No.
All right, I'm going to dash.
Ah, fuck your mother.
Your mother sucks cock in hell.
Oh no.
Jesus.
I'm 15 feet on the ceiling.
Spitting pea soup.
Yeah.
Rabbit, you can jump.
I dashed as my action though.
Ruh-roh.
Hold
Well,
on.
you got
let
a
me
bonus
see what-
action?
Yeah.
Rage.
Yeah, but if I rage, I think I have to attack the same
It's the
thing, right?
True.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
All right. That'll be it from
Okay.
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
You
that's
covered
it.
a lot of ground, at least.
She did.
All right. Tally, you are up.
Tally also goes closer to Domo.
Mm-hmm.
About, oh, no, not gonna be here.
Big old
Let's
brown bear
see.
kind of bounds down the hallway past a couple of you.
And before sensing it's, part of the unlucky 7, just tries to send out telepathically, like, to Domo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can I? Jason, can I?
Let me see here. Controls your body but doesn't deprive the target of awareness. I'm gonna rule that technically you, Domo, will hear this.
Tally, is a fucking ghost got me? I'm all messed up in the head. I can't control what I'm doing.
I hear you. And she says to everyone, she can't control anything. We have to stop her. We can't hurt her. And
Yeah, you fucking idiots. You just let me go.
Throws an ice knife at Domo after saying.
and so puts away the ice knife and does a hold person.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
Can you cast this stuff in your wild shape form?
Am
No,
I?
you can't, actually.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
you have
this
to
is
be a level 20
concentration.
druid, I think, to cast spells in wild shape.
So I'm pretty sure you could.
Well, it's been like 3 hours though since after.
You choose to turn back.
Yeah, you could choose to turn
Yeah.
back whenever you want.
Yeah, if you want
Yeah,
to start
I
doing your
choose to turn
spells,
back.
yeah, you take
Yeah.
your normal humanoid shape.
All the fur disappears and Tally returns and casts hold person.
All right.
Nice. Now, just to make sure, it doesn't charm, right? It
It's just
doesn't have
holding. It just
Hold-
paralyzes you, right?
Okay, just making sure. Because Ghost Domo is immune to charm and frighten, I think. So just
Yeah,
check.
I'm pretty sure it just holds you in place.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. I have a +0 to whiz saves, so here we go. Paralyzed.
At the paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the targets can make another Wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. Tomo's just fucking stuck at the ceiling, unable to move.
Anyone put her to sleep or something?
Don't worry, you guys. I think I
Domo,
know
can you fight it?
We go
Don't
back
worry.
up to
No,
the
sorry.
top. Or anything else, Tally, first off.
Let's see. No, for now, I can't think of anything.
It looks as though Tally has
done.
at least paralyzed, possessed Domo for the time being. Domo, you are up. I think you're paralyzed, so I don't know that you can do anything, but you can save at the end of your turn.
I save at the end of my turn.
All right. You still have some
Hey!
inspiration.
Hey!
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Domo starts cursing and spitting at all of you again.
You see Domo break free of the hold person. However, that at least blew her turn. Flash, you're up.
I think I know exactly the track that you need to hear. As soon as I find out how close I need to be. Shit on a brick. It's too far for this round. So I will instead do the bold play and shuffle on a little bit closer. I am doing the counter charm, which I don't know if you're making saves against these ghosts, but
He is not.
have
Or she.
advantage on that.
Okay.
Before, actually, if I can table talk real quick, because this is, does protection from good and evil, we found out that like, helps you free yourself of a possessed thing, I thought, right?
I believe it does. It's my favorite first level spell in the game.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that is table talk. That is the plan. Flash needs to get in touch range to cast protect from good and evil on it, so that instantly frees him from being possessed.
Say no more.
I'm just gonna, put it out there in the waves. I'm gonna prepare that spell. I'm gonna talk directly at the listeners here.
So, if we're table talking, that would, it would affect Domo if you're able to touch her. Just keep in mind, she is already possessed, so she would have advantage on any saving throws against the relevant effect. However, she's not making any.
The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Yes, but it's just saying if they already are. Is the next line.
The target can't be charmed by possession. If the target is already possessed,
Yeah.
the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the
So this is still a very beneficial spell in the future, potentially. But it may not be as effective for Domo here.
So Flash is gonna rewind his turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
That's why we do the old table talk here. Here on the God Mode channel. Thank you, Stream Sticker, for appearing.
Let's see. He is going to. Styx is the other one with the ghost, and we think that's what he's attacking. So Flash is going to say, "Stay out of sight," and you're going to gain the invisibility spell as he plucks out a nice little disc from his DOS loop. Invisibility, creature, touch, range. He's got 1, 2, that's touch, and then 1, 2 is back. You have the invisibility spell. I'll post it so we can move on. But that is his turn.
So 6 turns invisible?
Styx turns invisible.
Cool.
Nice.
Vice, you're up.
Vice is going to try and close range on Domo.
Damn, Domo. Giving this group some trouble.
Wall walkers, man.
45 bonus action, or not bonus action, dash to start running up the wall with boots of spider climb.
Everyone's got wall walkers. That's right.
Yeah.
You do that
So
cool
just-
Matrix thing. You're like,
Yeah.
you start running up the wall there and just kind of like run up as you keep running forward.
So that's 15 move.
Yep.
Do I have enough with 45 extra move to get next to Domo?
I mean, yeah, you're like traveling
yeah.
up as you're running forward. So yeah, still
Yeah,
one space
absolutely.
apiece.
Okay. So gonna basically stop running nose to nose with Domo. Are you in need of assistance?
The one known as Domo thinks your acting is pedestrian at best.
Rude.
I've been moved by paper bags.
I will one more key point to patient defense right there. Pass my turn.
And cry.
Okay. Harper, you're up.
Harper is gonna look at Flash and say, "Give me your sucker," and he's gonna swap. He's gonna try and take Flash's vacuum, right, and then his vacuum, and then try and combine them somehow. He's trying to, because Domo broke open Harper's can. He's trying to cover it up with flashes. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
I will say that is something you can do, but it's probably going to take maybe longer than a turn to try and patch up the damage.
I mean,
Unless you have something easy like mend or something like that.
I've got action search.
I'm going to say you can probably do this, but it may take a couple minutes at the very least, because this is like a pretty sizable puncture in the side of your tank.
If I just used Flash's vacuum to just suck out the ghost out of the crack, is that something that I can do in a turn?
I'm pretty sure. Hang on just a second. The Phantom Sucker can be used with the blow as an action to release the creature stored inside. It becomes ejected to the nearest unoccupied space of your choice, if you'd like to do that, and then have him try to suck it in.
Sounds like a bad idea, I think.
Well, if you guys prepared your actions, you could use both of your actions with the turn rolled around to blow
my
and then
issue
suck
is,
immediately.
yeah, then it has to make 3 failed saves in a row.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like at best 50-50 playing.
Yeah.
I mean, your pack is still holding together. It just looks like it's not gonna be able to take too much more if that was the case.
Well then I will switch packs with Flash and tell him to keep safe.
Sure, he'll toss you his as you quickly doff and don the other pack.
Yeah, and then he'll move on through 2, 3, and then fast at him. Oop, not Flash though. Go 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Baz head 2. Then Funky Dory will start us doing the light show. Each of them, as they sashay up, launch a pyrotechnic out of the top. It's just a fancy way of saying Eldritch Blast. 15 to hit.
That one is a miss.
In 22.
That's definitely a hit.
Does 4 damage of force.
Blam.
Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, boom. Face melting guitar solo.
Nice, nice.
And that, as they say, is that you didn't know good art if it hit you in the face, and it has.
All right, Harper, that is a good turn. Before we move to you, Musa, a strange apparition appears next to you. Pushing through the wall, a humanoid, maybe half-elven figure in a robe and hood appears and attempts to touch you with a withering finger for 10 versus AC.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It stings. You feel this penetrating energy as it the finger goes into your shoulder as it touches you. You feel this necrotic, stinging pain as you take 20 necrotic damage.
Oh!
Ah!
And the ghostly apparition pulls back into the wall and disappears.
What a bitch.
But, Musa, you are up now.
Ouch. Yeah, before that happens again, I'm casting mage armor on myself.
Okay, not a bad idea. You see this sort of sheen that appears over you, kind of giving you an extra layer of arcane protection.
I will then... Let's see... Actually, no, yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. 6. You've closed the gap somewhat between you and Domo, but still...
So, I'm invisible, so I get advantage to attack rolls, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Alright, so I asked this earlier in chat. I don't know how jumping works, but I will say that first of all, I'm a bunny. Second of all...
Here we go.
She has a bonus action. It's called Rabbit Hop, so she can jump 15 feet
Mm-hmm.
without provoking opportunity attacks, which that doesn't really matter, but...
Sure.
basically my question is, can I jump up to Domo?
Sure.
You can't even without rabbit hop.
Yeah, you are able to bound up and then kind of kick off a foot up to where Domo is at the ceiling.
Okay.
For at least one attack, you can.
Yeah, you do that thing where like you stop in the air, readying your weapon to give a good slice or whatever you're gonna do.
All right.
You can throw an axe for a second attack when you land too.
She will. Well, first of all, she's going to. No, she's not going to range. No, she's just going to attack.
Disrespect.
My thing's going really weird. Okay, so 17.
17 hits.
Nice. That would be 7 bludgeoning. Am I still invisible, or do I go? How does invisibility?
Just after the first attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say an invisible force strikes you, Dome, and as this happens and you land this hit 6, you see your body actually come into view again after the strike. You kind of fall down to both of your feet, but you're pretty lithe, so you land perfectly fine.
I guess I should say I am going for non-lethal.
Okay, sure.
I'm not trying to kill Domo just yet.
Oh shit!
And as soon as she lands back down, she's gonna pull out a hand axe and try to throw it.
Non-lethally.
That's a 19. Yeah.
Yeah, that non-lethally hits.
That's gonna be 5 slash.
It hits Domo like right between the eyes.
What the dull part? Yeah.
All right. Anything else, 6?
No, I think that'll be... Actually, yes. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So with her thwarting hat, she's just gonna point at Domo and cast True Strike as a bonus action with the thwarting hat.
Nice. You've locked onto your target, 6.
Yeah.
All right. Tally.
That's so good as a bonus action.
Let's see. Tally moves also closer. 1, 2, 3. You go straight into wild shape because anything else would probably hurt Domo. It's straight into.
You can always call for non-lethal.
Spells.
You can always say you're not trying to kill and do non-lethal if you'd like to.
Really?
Yes.
Like punch.
I stab her in the heart with an icicle, non-lethal.
You can always say, like, you know, I obviously want to try and knock Domo out, but I'm not trying to, like, stab at the vitals. I want to go for, like, the feet or the hands, maybe brunt force to knock him out, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. Everything else I have is arrows.
Those
Actually,
can be non-lethal
let's do
too. Yeah.
Yeah. I notch a bolt into my crossbow and try to aim for a shoulder, anything. Try to pin Domo down.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Bay says, "Fuck Domo up, fam."
I think this would be it.
Oh no!
Bink! Flies off of the breastplate.
Dang it. And as a bonus action, changes into a giant snake.
Holy shit!
Nice.
I'm assuming that's going to be a large size snake, giant snake.
Let me,
Does my journal still pull this shit
huge
up?
beast. And a lion.
Huge
yeah.
beast.
Oh god! Oh fuck!
Tally grows and grows, a series of scales covering her form as her clothing kind of gives way. Her Excel suit sort of elongates along with her new form as she turns into a vicious-looking, monstrously sized snake. What color are your scales, Tally?
Like an iridescent green.
Holy shit. Pretty scary stuff.
I love that the suit transforms with me.
Yeah, it's a
perfect.
sentient goo, so it can transform along with you. You look like a funny clothes snake. If it'd be cute if you weren't literally the size of the entire hallway.
What's the Pokemon that looks like it's wearing a coat?
Sea Viper.
Viper, is it?
Oh man, it's any number of ones. Anything else, Tally?
I just moved closer to. Well, I can't really, can I? With
You can move. You can
right
keep
there.
moving as long as you don't stop on someone's token.
You can stop on Baz's token. He's
Yeah.
intangible.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, awesome.
You fill the
Sorry,
whole
Baz.
hallway. No, that's perfect. That keeps Domo from running.
That's exactly what I want.
Before we roll back up to the, you are literally like to the ceiling. Like Domo can't see past you at this point.
Yes.
Before we roll back up to you, Domo, Bay has bought you, Tally, a weird mitigation die. So go ahead and give me a roll on that.
Or don't.
Thank you.
Right? It's optional, right?
It is not optional, unfortunately. You are forced to do it. Okay, this
Good.
lowers your weird
Good,
pressure. This is
good.
helpful. Roll a d3 and then
It
that'll
says 0
subtract
to
it.
me, so I don't know what that means. But
It's
okay.
I go by the picture. If it's that little cloud picture, that means it lowers.
Oh, I see the cloud, the 3. Yep.
Yeah,
got
I'm going by the little picture.
Thank goodness.
it.
It's kind of just like a little quick. Oh, there you go. Down to 5. Nice. Good job. Thank you, Bay.
Goodness.
All right.
Thank you.
Your suit kind of stops compressing and squeezing as much as you kind of feel the pressure lower. You look at your snake tail that has a little glove on it. And you can see the number drop. Domo, it is back to you. Also, you are no longer paralyzed. What would you like to do?
Domo, the actual Domo, tries to telepathically tell Tali,
Oh shit! Don't eat me, please! Don't eat me! This is awful! Please! This is a fucking nightmare!
but the
I'm not trying to eat you.
the possessed Domo is like,
Fuck you! Fuck you! I'll kill all of you!
and she aims down at Six's backpack with her bow and arrow and fires with disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it's gonna be disadvantage either way.
Would it be disadvantage if she's not?
Oh.
I mean, she's not close to you.
It doesn't. Oh, the 6 is right below me.
Yeah, but on the ground, whereas you're 15 feet up.
But
Would that still be disadvantage?
Because what's his face? Vice is next to
Oh,
me. It's,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
If anyone is near you, you have disadvantage.
You're right. You're right. I forgot about
No,
that.
26 though.
Yeah, 26 though. Apparently, I can only roll well when I'm playing against you guys. So, which is true to my DMing experience, to be fair, I guess.
We are the unlucky 7.
19 versus her backpack.
A bolt connects into the glass top portion of your pack, 6. You can hear the glass crackle as you see a large crack form down it, and can see a little. You can feel the sensation of a gust of air kind of hitting the back of your head. Your device has not been destroyed, but it has been badly damaged.
And I'll use a cunning action to disengage from Vice like a cornered rat, and just kind of growl and snarl in the corner of the room.
All right, there we go. Flash.
Right, she's gonna check his invisibility. Is that touch range? Anybody remember off the top of their head?
Viz is touch.
Yes. Flash is gonna come up with something on the fly that's gonna work great. It's gonna be a minor illusion of 6 standing next to Domo.
Oh, okay.
Luke has that DM curse where he has strong rolls against PCs.
Yep. And low rolls in literally every other scenario.
Oh, sweet. And he gets a Bardic Inspiration on short rest, so I'm gonna not feel guilty to give that to 6. It is a D8 for 10 minutes. You can use it to add to your attacks or saves or whatever you need.
Nice.
And that will be it for Flash.
All right,
She's gonna move
Vice.
this
Oh,
away.
moving up a little bit. Okay. Vice, you are up.
Vice is going to wall run over to Domo, who's cowering in the corner, and attempt to grapple Domo.
Pretty good.
Anybody wants to walk me through how to grapple?
You make an attack with your athletics. I can try to contest it with my acrobatics or athletics.
Yep. Make you a strength athletics check against Domo's athletics or acrobatics.
I'm going to use my card for advantage.
Okay. There you go.
I grapple you with the power of fire.
Yeah, 16.
16 versus...
Yep, grappled.
All right. You wrap your arms around Domo, holding her in that spot up at the ceiling that you are both standing on.
She's like snarling and frothing at the mouth, but there's also like a purple blush like spreading over her face.
Are you allowed to move PCs when they're grappled?
Yep, half speed.
Okay, just start vice handling Domo down the wall.
Vice handling. There's like the sound of like suction cups as her feet are removed from the wall.
So I would still have 40 moves, so I would at least make it to the floor.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Perfect.
Just kind of pinning Domo in the corner.
Sure.
To stop all the bolt shots at the team.
All right, you do that thing. Anything else, Vice?
No, that's great.
All right. Hunky Dory, Harper, Rouge, Black Star.
Baz.
Baz.
Walks. Oh, it's different person, but same turn. Walks through Tally, and starts to punch Domo. This is for your own good. A spectral axe of a giant black star variety comes smashing down. It hurts inside. 14
Miss.
to hit. Oh god. And then he does it again.
Breastplate.
Because fire and battle axe. Fuck!
Miss.
And Baz is upset because he keeps on just breaking string. Oop, I hit the wrong button. So I'm gonna use my last one, Unleash Our Incarnation. And have Baz make a third attempt at an attack on you.
Holy shit.
Fuck off!
Welcome to my world. My bad luck is passed on to all of you.
You're trapped in here with me.
Yes, you're trapped in here with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so put off by missing 3 times in a row that I can't think of anything else.
Well, welcome to every one of my characters ever.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to hell. Hey, Musa.
Oh,
That strange spirit pushes through the wall, but this time attempts to wrap its hands around your head. Give me a charisma saving throw, please.
I don't like that.
Use your card.
Yeah.
Or have some fun and don't use your card, eh?
No. If it hits me for 20 again, it will almost kill me. So I'll use the advantage.
Just sleep, little girl.
Oh.
Very nice. You succeed. Also, please roll me a d25 and a d3.
Wait, didn't you say that saves don't count?
They don't count.
Oh yeah,
Just
you're right.
like
You're right.
initiative?
No, you're right. That's my fault.
You're getting carried away.
Look, I'm
This
having
is-
fun here. I'm getting drunk off my power. Okay, you're right. You felt this strange sensation of whatever this humanoid spirit is trying to almost take over your form, but they're unable to as they look saddened and pull back into the wall and disappear. It is your turn now, Musa.
All right. So. Let's try. I know what I wanted to. Oh, Right,
I know what I want to do. It's kill you.
First, I'm gonna sacrifice the first level spell slot to get 2 sorcery points back.
Okay.
That was a bonus action. Can I still? I'll have to do that next time. Okay, so then I will. How close do I need? Sorry.
Okay. Hey, try and get into that silver aura if you can see it. I don't know if you can actually.
No, we haven't been able to see the aura this whole time.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I can fix that. I can fix that. Hang on.
Is
it the flash one?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
That's his counter spell. Which actually,
how about now?
Yes.
Counter check.
Counter check.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
So
I can see it. Why can't you guys?
I know. There's so many who has access, who can see, all that kind of crap.
It's only 2 levels deep. Come on, man. You should be able to keep up.
I made a ship. A line of sight. Holy fuck.
Alright, since
The Python is absolutely MVP though.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Because
Ooh,
Dobo was absolutely just gonna spider climb away last round.
I will then. What? When you're grappled, you have disadvantage against things, or?
Nope, just speed is 0. You gotta be restrained to get disadvantage to stuff.
Ah, okay. So I will just throw a ray of sickness. I think I can. Yeah, I'm close enough for that.
Oh yeah, that totally hits.
All right, so 5 poison damage.
Well, I'm not poisoned,
Holy shit.
but I take the 5 poison damage. Come on, guys! I'm not even bloodied yet. Let's go.
Dude.
Pace.
Goodness.
Are we supposed to be attacking you?
That's it. I'm done.
All right, 6. Nobody
We don't
knows.
really know, but that's
At
what
least-
we're objecting.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
6 is going to take. I don't really know how you do this with Warhammer, but she's gonna hit Domo with the handle of the Warhammer.
Yeah, pommel strike. Yeah,
Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah, just hit her over the head repeatedly, just trying to knock her out.
Non-lethal.
Go to
Like a
sleep.
fucking watermelon.
We are friends.
And because of True Strike, she gets advantage on the first one.
Ooh.
I don't think she'll need,
Nice,
but
nice.
let's do it just for funsies.
Damn.
Oh shit. Do you have that expanded crit range?
No, that's berserkers. He's not a berserker.
No.
No,
yeah.
from her suit.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It was
Does that
still
still
just
count?
combat. Oh wait, no, because
No,
never
it
mind.
wasn't.
It was on that saving throw. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
12. Yeah.
12. Blood.
Finally. Domo's bloodied.
And she's going to do it again because she can attack twice. 19.
Yes.
Yeah. 6.
6.
Bludgeoning.
He's only got 10 health left.
My face.
Very nice, 6. You have dealt some non-lethal pummeling to Domo. Anything else?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. A massive, terrifying snake. Tally, you're up.
Devour.
Flash to inform your turn here, Tally. I can play him a song that'll put him to sleep. I just need time. Says Flash. We're gonna try and cast a sleep spell on Flash's turn.
So what Tully do?
Is Domo still grappled?
Yep.
Yeah.
Still grappled, yep.
Yeah, I was gonna do a constrict, but let's see.
Here, take her.
Okay.
Is your constrict in the range that could hit Domo? Is it like 5 or 10 feet?
Oh.
What's the...
Oh, well, I wanted to move closer too. I forgot. Sorry.
It's 6 is in the way,
says...
so
Yeah, unfortunately 6 is kind of in the way there, so... If you have anything with like a
Gotcha.
reach of 10, you could do it.
Could I... Is it melee? Could I increase my reach of 10?
What
With
is
a card?
your
Yeah,
giant
that card. Yeah, we'll do
If
that.
it says so on the card, yeah.
Yeah.
You increase your melee reach by 10 feet. Okay. How do I give it to you?
Is that your inspiration
Yeah.
card? Yeah, just throw that down here. We'll take
Yes.
that, and
There you
yes,
go.
you have increased it by 10 feet. Which makes perfect sense for your kind of long, coily snake.
So let's see. I don't know what else it needs. It says until the grapple ends, the creature
to
is
make
restrained,
it-
but there's
You have to make an attack first. It's a constrict is a melee weapon attack, plus 6 to hit.
+6 to hit.
Oh, I see. You went ahead and rolled it here, Tally. You rolled it to me. It's a 16.
Oh, yeah, it whispered to you. Gotcha.
16 just hits.
Nice. Let's see here. Escape save. Tally, does your constrict immediately do this damage listed?
It does.
Did you say yes,
It
Luke?
does.
It does.
It does 10
I knew that.
bludgeoning damage.
Domo is choked out. Blah.
I did not excited to choke it out.
A ghostly form of some strange unknown figure begins to leave the form of Domo, and as she yells and hisses, you see her disappear behind one of the walls. Domo slouches down, finally falling prone against the floor of the ship here, going unconscious. We are technically out of combat. What would any of you like to do?
I have 2 potions that I found in a room. I'd like to pour one down Domo's throat while being grappled by a snake.
Sure.
Yeah, Flash is gonna continue to tell everybody conspiracy theories about ghosts, which he's gonna flavor as a counter charm. Like advantage on being charmed and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know what rank of potions of healing they were, but
They were standard potions of healing. 2 of them.
Luke, would you like to roll your healing?
Sure. What's the amount?
The potion of healing, what is that? 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm learning. I remembered that.
Let's see. Hey, 7.
Here you go, sir.
Domo chokes and grabs her throat as she kind of steadies herself to stand up.
Holy shit. That was the worst experience of my entire fucking life. Did we get the Heximal? Let's just get the fuck out of here, please.
I'm getting some feedback. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
getting
what
some
that's
echo or feedback. Yeah.
I am too. I don't know. I think it's from Maz.
I don't know.
Here, you guys talk and then see who lights up.
Test,
Hello?
test.
It's all good now.
It sounds like it's gone.
Now it's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Rage.
Domo taps on her suit and pumps some healing into her body and suggests that we all get the hell out of here if we have what we came for. Try another room.
Yeah.
As you
I'm sorry.
no, that's okay. As you do this, Domo, you can feel as you expend your hit die, the healing sensation shift and go through your body, and you also see the Hexi push up from your collar and say,
We still sense more.
In this hallway,
somewhere inside of the ship.
Well, right, there's other rooms we can check, but I suggest we get the hell out of this hallway.
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
guess we can't.
Yeah. Tally turns back to herself. Just so
Maybe
everybody can move.
Maybe we'll find that password somewhere else in the ship for these other 2 doors.
Dory yells, what was it, Scaly Boys at the last door? Scaly Boys.
The magic mouth says, "Nice try, but no, sorry."
Damn it. Flash is gonna use this to regain 1 spell slot.
Oh, okay, sure. Do you have a question, Tally?
Yes. Does Domo need any more healing?
Yeah.
A little bit, yes. If you have like a cure wounds or something. Oh yeah, actually focus on Maz first. Or Musa.
What?
Focus on Musa first. Musa's lower.
Does that need to be touch? Yeah, I go closer to Musa.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Let me.
You think about it, but then you move over there. She throws out like a measuring tape over to Musa.
Gather around, everybody, as a aura of life your asses.
Oh, dang it! I just spent all my hit dice.
God damn it! Okay.
Save
You
it.
spent all of them. I didn't know that you did all of them. My bad.
Could you not spend your hit die and he plays
I'm
the
gonna
thing?
save it because he's only got 1 left, so I don't want to use it if we don't need it.
Yeah, let's wait on it.
Yeah. Tally gave a little bit of healing with the cure wounds over to Musa too for 6 points. So he
I'll
healed
also do
some.
a hit die myself.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, how long does that protection from evil last, though, in case we want to cast it in the next room?
Oh, that's a great question. It is concentration 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Perfect for someone taking the lead and wherever we end up next.
Exploration.
So 2 of the backpacks are damaged, but we still have the 2 heximals that we found in this hallway, right?
2 of the backpacks look badly damaged. However, they are still trapped within the phantom suckers. And despite some strange interference by some other ghostly figures who may have been some type of shipmates or people who used to live on this ship, you were able to free Domo from her possession. And kind of picking her up and doing a little bit of healing through your suits and other various means, you all, I'm assuming, begin to head back towards the area on the far wall that'll take you back to the transfer station, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
6, I'm sorry about your backpack. I'm awful sore about it, but in my defense, I was possessed by an evil spirit.
It's alright, just get some tape or something, it'll fix it right up.
I think my skull is broken in several places.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not very good at restraint.
That's why you're a good soldier.
As you all move over to that far end of the hallway, getting ready to touch the sigil to transfer back to the transfer room and hoping to try another room, that is where we will end tonight's session because we are at time. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and warp back in there. Ghosts!
Ghostbusters.
They sure are scary.
If you guys want to.
Why having a paladin or a cleric in the group is good for that sort of thing, but we're not so lucky.
Imagine that.
Zoop.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and end it there. We're at time. I know we've been running late a couple of these previous nights, so let's go ahead and end on time on this one. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Shout out to Mousy. Thank you for hosting. Thank you, Stream Stickers, for the follow. That was cool, you guys. Thank you so much. And gals and whomever else. Thank you, Tiberius, for the raid. That was nice of you. Thank you, Rakuzi. Thank you, Brea. Thank you, Scuba, Anna, and Matt for the follows this past week. It's been super nice. And Sour Patch Parent. It's been so nice of you all to help support the channel through all through your various means. I really appreciate it.